Hey guys.
I think we're live.
We're live. Things look a little bit weird. Hold up. We're going through a transition period as we.
Aren't we all?
I know, right? As we manipulate and reforge this room into something.
Yes.
Hopefully, by the New Year's will be what we envision. But. Welcome to Divine and Conqueror's Sick Roll. This is a 5e game based on the Pathfinder Inner Seas, using the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit of Taldor, a little bit of Innistrad, a little bit of Ravnica. We have a Ronny in the Aether because of family obligations in the morning. And Jeremiah is currently at Bush International Airport going to go to the Philippines. He will join us as much as he can via phone. So he's going to be playing D&D as he waits for his flight to get in.
Because we're about dedication here.
Because that's how dedicated we are.
Apparently me Skyping in through San Antonio is not dedicated enough. We got to do it while we're on a plane now.
Oh, yeah, apparently, yeah.
Technically he's in the Mile High Club then.
Oh,
So, let us...
Hello.
Let us do, as everyone can tell if you are watching us, not these the Spotify people, but as soon as this loads up, I should have had this ready, but I don't. I'm just stalling right now.
Hear a music.
Yeah, it's called the Winter Festival. Thank you, Tim.
Whoa!
Before we get to our announcements, we have some gift exchanging and stuff. First, Jeremiah, because he's that asshole that
Jeremiah, I love you.
He did it because he knows nobody
bastard.
can say no and take it back.
Yeah, it's because you fled.
He ran away like the rogue he is.
Ronny, you're not here, but this is yours.
Oh!
It's a very cool limited edition Vader.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so you'll get that in a minute.
Dude.
That's not you.
Yeah, we'll pass it
But-
right to the computer.
Yeah, because we also got people in the other streams. Who's this? Oh, this is for Dickie.
Oh,
I think he wants you to
Torbjorn!
start playing Overwatch.
It looks like a tiny Orcdeath.
Vic, this is a you. Kelsey, Tabatha, this is a you.
Oh, elephant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, this is the cool one where he's all posing with his guns.
What I got was, because I don't want presents, please don't ever give me anything. We got these condition modifiers for the characters.
We're
Those are
fancy.
awesome.
Yeah,
We're fancy.
yeah. Ooh, something happened. It went all black.
He's here.
Oh, is he? So it's probably just the cable
Ronny, move.
not connected. Ooh, that's
Ah!
Bros.
okay. One sec.
Oh, he's
Fix
all
this.
smoky. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not
Technical
renewing my
issues.
Xbox Gold subscription.
Die.
How dare you make me consider renewing my Xbox Gold? I
Well,
will not.
if he's frozen, he needs to recall us. That's the
Baby
only
boy.
salvation
Your
he
baby
has.
boy.
Oh, my
You can
boy.
sit next to your McCree.
Sit next to my McCree.
Oh, you have a McCree too?
I have a McCree. Yeah.
Oh, Reinhardt and Diva as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ronny,
So,
call back.
Ronny, call us back.
which I guess we can place them all here
Oh,
for our white Loxodon.
light Loxodon.
Do we need to roll a d20?
Do we?
I don't.
D4.
Or a d4?
I don't really know how to start that. I guess yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think
pretty
you
much
roll.
how you do, like, literally, the way how I've been told, I guess you want to be the last person to go, because, okay, so you roll a die.
We're gonna roll the die.
We're gonna
Whoever
roll
gets
the
the
die.
highest number gets to go first, and they get to pick whatever present they want. And then you go to the next person, and they can either pick a new present or they can steal from the person who has that
Alright.
present.
Well,
that
they
want.
open the present, and they can either choose to keep it, or they can...
I'm rolling my d20.
Roll the d20.
What did I get?
13.
All right, beat a 13, y'all.
13.
Wow, that's
What I got?
15.
15 as well.
Oh.
Oh, so you
And I
guys
got
roll
a 13.
off. You guys roll off, and then that's first or second, and then we'll roll off to see who gets third or fourth.
Natural one.
Okay, so
Wow.
Dickie,
Get that
then
out of here.
Vic. What was that? Oh God, I don't know. Let's see.
What is it?
Young whippersnapper. It's an 8.
That's at 2.
All right, so Dickie gets to pick a first present, then Vic goes, then G's eyes, and then Tabby.
Alright.
Jesus.
I chose.
Yes, chosen. Alright, next. It's me. I don't know. I don't want to know what that is.
That's the one I was going for. Well then, I will go for the simple one. And
Nobody's
then,
stealing. What the
I
fuck?
was saying, we're allowed to steal, right?
Yes, you're allowed to steal.
I
So
want
if you
that
want-
one.
Okay, then take it.
Okay. I want the big
We
one.
get it. Size matters.
It does. Does anyone? So, you want?
I'm the last one.
You
Well,
can steal.
the way
if
how
you
I
want.
look,
You can
no,
steal
the,
from whoever you want.
no, the way how I heard, like, I don't know. I thought it was like the whole thing was like you open it first,
Oh,
and like going in order. It's like you open it first.
I think it's better if it's a mystery and you just.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody good?
Yeah, I guess so.
No one cares if this is gets
Oh,
ripped
yeah.
back.
Rip it open.
Well, this is comes directly from the land of Amazonia.
Amazonia.
I hope it's what I've always wanted. Is my dignity in here?
Dignity?
I mean,
No,
it's
it's
pretty
probably
big.
something that will take away your dignity.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Even better. Oh, why is it so hard to
Seeing
open?
it's that time of year.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I hope it's 40 bags of
Make
ramen.
yourself happy.
Oh, heck yeah. Drinking this. Is that what your present? What? Those are super cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Yeah, I'm drinking this.
Alcohol.
Can't mess with that.
No.
Perfect.
Perfect
Love it.
gift.
Alright, I guess if you guys want to give me the trash, I'll collect it.
Alright, Ronny says he's trying to call us
over in the
back.
recycles.
Yeah, everything's
Okay.
full.
Oh yeah, here.
Okay, unless you guys want to keep your bags and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All of
this
this will
out.
be recycled in.
Bust it out. Bust it out.
Ooh, that's a huge dice tray.
Yeah.
Now when I dump my dice, they won't go.
Yeah. Now you have a container for all your dice.
Yeah.
I do.
Now I can put my goods dice in here.
Nice.
Yay,
Yeah.
Nice.
So I guess let's thank our friends.
Yeah.
First, our amazing artist here is doing some art stuff.
Guys, I'm gonna have to give these dice back. They just rolled a 1.
Those are so sparkly. They're
They're
amazing.
super sparkly.
There's
I love them. Alright, yeah, so, hey guys.
That's a great.
Yeah, it rolled a 2
We
for me.
are doing a webcomic, me and Lynn, who is a good friend of ours, and also you can see Lynn on the Horde of the Dragon Queen streams that we do every other Monday. Lynn and I are collaborating on the Alistair comic. It is currently, we have a teaser up on Webtoon, so you can go subscribe to us there. You could also subscribe to us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and you get everything way before everyone else because you're more special.
It is very worth it.
So if you feel like you deserve things
He's
faster,
calling at the moment.
go ahead and subscribe to us on Patreon, and you get little like sneak peeks. Depending on the tier you pick, you can get sneak peeks. You can get work in progress art. You can get like little like updates. And if you just want to subscribe for $1 a month, you get access to our Discord where you can just talk to us and be cool, and we'll like post all this cool stuff. And yeah,
Calling again right now. Trying to.
so
We'll see.
other thing I was supposed to say. Oh yeah. And for our Patreons right now, we have a special Christmas comic, which for people that are not subscribed to our Patreon, you will see the Christmas comic on Christmas.
But
And
people-
for the people that are on Patreon, you'll get something else on Christmas.
Ooh. Is it my dignity?
What?
I've been searching for that for a while.
I'm sorry, Dis.
Oh, yeah, never mind. No dignity. And then also thank our friends at Paladin and Claw, which do these amazing DM screens. They have these awesome dice vaults. They have these single hex and then these dual hex dice vaults.
Yes.
Sorry, this is a dice tray because I don't know how to use
we
words.
got our special little.
Oh yeah, we got a little fancy little logo.
We got a fancy logo, but if you'd like to do classes, they have like class logos. So I have my Barbarian logo, which is a nice pretty axe, and you can get like Bard and everything else.
And you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off. I don't guarantee that it'll be in by Christmas, but you can certainly try.
You can hope for a Christmas.
Or you can celebrate a Puerto Rican holiday, which is Three Kings Day,
Three
which is in the
Kings
first
Day!
week in January.
Hey, Dia de los
Do you-
Reyes!
Do you guys do the el pan de los reyes? The bread?
No, but I
that you,
could
like, tear
probably
off? Okay.
start making one. Now.
Okay. They're really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I like this winter
Three Kings
festival.
Day in Puerto Rico, kids pull up grass, dry grass, and stick it under their bed and wake up in the morning, there's presents under there because the wise men brought their camels to eat the grass.
Ah, I like that. That's cute. That's very cute. Well, enough with the happiness.
Happiness.
Let's
Enough happiness.
enough happiness. Let's get back into our game of horrificness and
Oh, I'm
shadow.
curious to see what y'all did when Mama was gone last week.
All right, so mute us and then put intro.
All right, so mute. Okay, there we are. Ooh, nice timing.
Ooh, perfect timing. So,
Sorry.
as last game, a little bit of recap. With the arrival of Ariell, signing in the dawn of the new day, there was two very odd and specific dreams. One that Orcdeath had and one that West had. By the time you guys awoke, close to about 2-ish in the afternoon, Yulna was already getting the materials for the and components for the hollow spell. And throughout that day, Yulna, Oria, Tea Leaf, and Laz were working out the mechanics to essentially redesign the spell to fit what they had and attempt to cast it their way, since it needs the divine energy of a cleric to do so, and we have none here. With a odd vision that Ariell had before he left and told the party when he came back that a gold-eyed T the Wise spoke to him saying that the sins of the father will transgress into the son, leading you guys to think that no, do not want that quote played on, leading you guys to think that maybe what Emil was saying about a great worm in the forest was true, and this is a son who is inheriting something. That the dragon's definitely very adamant and persistent to try to find you guys and keep spreading the Feywild effect, or maybe the Shadowfell effect that we so are unfamiliar with, which is. But with that, you guys, half the party proceeded into going to track the dragon down and killing it, as the Tempest suggested that you should probably kill the dragon, unpossess the possessed, and then close the portal in that order. Hopefully she's right. The Loxodon stay behind to assist, including Rognarv, who is kind of carouseling the possessed people that throughout the day were very annoyed that they couldn't leave, and just, you know, being cramped up in a specific location isn't the funnest thing. But as soon as the nightfall hit, they all started acting weird, and then using the globe, the drift globe, to cast a daylight spell, it subdued them for the moment. So, while the party is technically split, we have Oria, Laz, Yulna. Rogue said he was going to meet with Ariell and return back Laz's with you. And then these stooges are over here.
Mumrock, Orcdeath, and West.
Who are currently traveling with the Elder Dog.
Yes.
So,
What?
Alright, we'll try again.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
The dog did ask, as best as he could to speak common, to free his people by killing the dragon. So, Leasing Vagabonds, we're going to start with Oria since we're here. That's the start with the person who's least prepared. So, you have all the materials ready, as your mom painstakingly was doing her best to get everything ready while you were resting. Tea Leaf is slouching every now and then, but with the good couple of kicks, he does what he needs to. And his knowledge on how to manipulate the effects of the spell came in handy very, very well, despite his lack of enthusiasm to actually perform the ritual. It is a 24-hour ritual. To prepare this spell, you guys have gotten the necessary ingredients, which is 13 incense, 1 gallon of oil that you had, which is a plant-based oil here, herbs of all seasons, spices, seeds, and a few barks here and there, and some dried up fruit that you guys had in your rations to equate what you guys needed, since it needs to be broken down into a more druidic fashion. So the best way that you guys decided to do so was to have a herb per season, which you guys managed to get. So, as would you be in charge of performing the heavy duty of the ritual? One person needs to cast a spell, but it needs many to perform minor tasks here and there. Essentially, your energy is transmitting into the spell and into the component to affect the area.
Then yeah, I guess she would take upon herself to do that.
The first thing up on the ritual is you need to pick a focal point. From that point on, a radius of 60 feet will be the effect of the ritual. Oh, that's a program that's trying to open up, but we're fine as long as that machine's good.
Is Ronny back?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
No. Well, when he calls, we'll turn the TV back on.
Okay.
You asked if it was ringing over here. I said nope.
So weird, but alrighty. So, what focal point do you want to choose within the?
I guess within the compound, wherever that would, I guess, cast. I mean, because how big is the compound itself?
It's about the upside of it. The surface would be maybe about 100 feet, 150 feet long wise, and maybe about 60 width.
I guess wherever she could at least get some above, but also focus, I guess, underground.
Okay. Which the radius would definitely go underneath.
Okay. Yes.
All right. So as you pin, and this is technically about 2 to 3 hours before you guys encounter the wraiths.
Okay.
Because I'm sorry, because as Oria would probably be thinking, it's like, because during the day, it would just be having to come up with like a, oh gosh, the word escapes me, what is it when you have like only a curfew, having to put it in like
Sure.
a curfew for those who are affected. Hey, it's getting dark, go down underneath, sort of putting something like that into effect.
As you with the mentality that you had to have this performed, and it takes 24 hours for the dragon to come back. You guys started technically 2 hours before sundown. So if everything goes right, at that hour mark, so at 4 p.m. the next day, the ritual will be fulfilled if everything goes correct, which we'll see. So as you put as you put the center, which is 3 incense, and then you guys count out Tea Leaf and Laz take out the Rognarv, and your mother take out to 60 feet in each direction, and then start putting the incense on the ground. Start making a circle essentially to mark down the indication of the radius of the effect for the ritual. As soon as you guys plant the incense, the next step for us is a prayer that needs to be uttered. Since we're manipulating the situation, what is your prayer?
I guess my prayer would be for, pretty much for safety of the people in the of Fangwood in the compound. May this spell basically vanquish the evil that's affecting them and keep it out.
Okay. As you meditate on your prayer, and you see that everyone else kind of takes a cue from you, the ones that are assisting the ritual, and they also bow their heads and are giving either quietness or their own individual prayers. You guys see that each incense just from the center point ignites, and then from each end almost simultaneously in opposite ends starts lining up as well as you commence the ritual. Uttering the incantations that you were given, you guys start to smell the spices and the seeds, the strong scent of the bark, and the fruitiness of the fruits throughout the area. And as the wind picks it up, you notice that, or at least a mention from Tea Leaf, that the wind does not carry the smell. It stays within the radius of the circle, of the 60-foot circle. As you start uttering your purifications, your balance with nature, different philosophies of meditation to get the strong effect of the spell, I need you to roll me your first Arcana check of the night.
That's a 16.
16, okay. Let's get a check on that. As the next hour progresses, you start seeing and you don't notice if anyone else is noticing this, but you start seeing almost like a makeshift semi-translucent barrier around the area where the spell is being casted. As everyone knows their specific mantras that they're casting, using the arcanic words, but manipulating those to the philosophies, the Druidic ways. I need you, since you are the caster of all this, to select one energy source. And it must be between celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead. As you are trying to select an energy source to purify.
Well, since it's been such an issue as of late, fae.
Alright, so we're choosing the fae as the energy source to purify. You see that all the people, as soon as you hit about the 2-hour mark where the sun goes down, so everyone starts acting a little bit violent. They start twitching here and there, and you see your Loxodon compatriots start holding people down. Rognarv starts telling people to tie them down to restrain them, and then he casts the Drift Globe. He casts the daylight portion of it. So you know for the next hour, it's going to beam as bright as the sun, and that is subduing them, which is very helpful at the moment. That's the painful part of the ritual. Now, since it's been 2 hours of pure meditation, incantation, and again, you are the main source of this, I need you to roll me a concentration check.
Concentration.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, cool.
To keep your energy and your momentum.
That's an 11.
11? Alright, you're passing that one. As your repetition, the constant bickering, just the sunbeam in your eye. It's even though it's nighttime, just the energy from the globe. It's definitely not a good condition. 2 hours of just pure chanting and just letting your energy go throughout, and you feel that you're being drained just to cast this spell. You're doing it, but it's a little bit of hesitation here. So at this moment, the party is in the woods, tracing them down, and it will take about another hour or so before you find the rays. And at this time, Oria, again, we are continuing with the ritual, and you're making an Arcana check.
Ooh. 17 plus 6.
Okay. Now, as we are getting to the nitty-gritty of the spell, you're noticing that you need to choose what affliction to alleviate. You must choose, upon entering or this area, those that are from that specific energy source that you selected, Fae. What are you alleviating? You can alleviate frightened conditions, charmed conditions, possession, or curses.
Possession.
Okay. And then for the next hour of concentrating on this spell, you're noticing that as soon as you started muttering this form of incantation, I need you to roll me Constitution saving throw.
Wait, so that's 18. Wait,
18?
no, 14.
14? Okay.
Saving throws.
And as you're doing this, you feel the effects of the exhaustion start kicking in, and as you see the drift globe turn off, as the hour indicator of the daylight spell wore off, and Mumrock, Rognarv, without your knowledge, just left. And you hear some muttering from West saying, and I quote, "We're gonna find a dragon, bye."
What?
Bye.
And last, Leaf and your mother stay behind to assist in the ritual. And with that, we're going to put a tinker on that. So, you guys, you're with the Yeet Dog. Ariell has flown in the opposite direction to assist with the ritual.
Okay.
Having the sending stone, meaning Rognarv with the sending stone, and as of the last conversation with Rognarv, he, when he meets Ariell, will turn back and go assist in the ritual. So both sending stones are with them.
That'll be fine. I think we communicated pretty clearly.
So, you guys killed the race. The Yeet Dog did not help in the fight.
They killed the race.
They did kill. If Ronny is not gonna be here, Vic, you are tasked of playing his character, or you, Dickie,
Have you tried exiting Skype and
Should I try that?
Yeah. As a putting information on here.
Fix the troubleshoot.
We have technical difficulties, guys. But you know what doesn't have technical difficulties? Our merch store, where you can get these awesome shirts. Look at that bonus action rage, or this amazing DNC shirt.
it looks like the actual computer's frozen.
Oh, reset that mother effer.
Yep.
Hard reset. Punch that in the
Hold
face.
it till it chokes. What? Anyways.
That's what I was told last night when my phone was acting up.
I'm sorry, is that why Wes
Not
waking
what
up
you
all
said.
night?
No, my phone was acting up last night, and Vic's like, just to hold it until it chokes.
So, proceeding on, for the next couple of hours, we'll see for you, Oria, until actually I can't because there's a possibility that you won't get this far. I need to see what our boys are doing.
Okay.
So, as the Yeet Dog was hiding in the trees waiting to see if you guys survived, and was very stern on that he's going to be on the winner's side, but he wants you guys to face the dragon.
Pass the word.
The password is written on there. It's JORGE. Nope, it's not. Oh gosh, that one's a difficult one. Why don't you talk about our merch again?
Hey, so if you go to on our profile, if you scroll down below, we have a merch store that you can go to, and we've got a whole bunch of different stuff. It's like I've got my bonus action Rage shirt for Wes, art by Len Redder, and we also have our Divine and Conquer shirts. We have a couple of shirts from our 24-hour stream, Dungeons and Doggos. You can go get all of those doggos there. We've got Shiba Inus. We've got Rhodesian Ridgebacks. We've got, or however you say it. You've got Collie.
Collies, yeah.
You got a Rough Collie. You've got
A pet, not a pug,
Yeah,
Chihuahua.
You got Chihuahua.
Pug.
We do have a pug.
Yeah, well, that's right. Husky.
Although, and also, if speaking of Shiba Inus, one of our little tier subscription things, I think it's tier 2, we have the Shiba Inu Sir Wow emoji that you could subscribe to and just spam the chat with forever and ever because he's a beautiful boy.
Yes, he is.
So much beautiful, so much boy,
So much boy. Such wow.
such wow.
Such wow.
Ugh.
So, yeah, so go check out our merch. We also have our latest one that I just
Tell
recently put
him
up
to call me.
is our Reefer the Spider Exterminator. So honor our fallen friend Reefer by getting that shirt and advertising his spider exterminating services. Remember, it has to be at least a challenge rating of 7, anything above, and it's gonna cost you extra.
Oh, that's funny. I was dying. That's how funny that is.
Yes, it's working.
Why won't it just open Skype?
Oh no.
Yes, whatever.
Plans for New Year's? Do we have plans for New Year's streams?
Well, we have that pate.
We do have a. Oh yeah, I just got an invite for a karaoke party.
Yeah, we have the karaoke
You
party.
expect me to karaoke? How do you know me so well?
I don't.
It's not like I was in theater or anything.
Yeah, I can't wait for none of my metal friends to show up, and I'm the only one that's doing anything remotely death metal.
That's okay. You can teach me how to death metal scream. It'll be fun.
Do you know how to bark like a dog? There we go. That's the
Hey.
first step.
I just recently learned the pencil trick where you
The
like.
pencil trick?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
where you
pencil-
pull the pencil,
yeah,
then you
pencil,
draw
yeah,
above.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Funny enough, a lot of metal techniques require tongue positioning. So depending on how you put your tongue, you can make different sound effects, or where you blow the air into it.
Nice, nice.
One said West and Allie should call Reaper for their bug problem.
Yeah, they should. They
cool.
should call Reaper for their bug problem.
This should work.
Is this the one that jumps on West's face like
yeah,
that?
yeah. There's If you look at the teaser, there's.
Yeah, he was calling, so it was 100% us.
Yeah.
Jeremiah also called.
We missed our boys.
Yeah.
Oh, cursed technology.
Okay. What? Just call.
No, Lynn, please, let's discuss this comment that you just made on our chat about not saying a comment about dis and tongue positioning.
What? Well, I wonder how you can do
With the fork tongue?
death growls if you
Hey!
if you have a split tongue.
Oh, yeah, this is true. I mean, if you can naturally do it, I mean.
It's our turn.
I don't know.
You died.
Why is it black? Okay, there we go. Jeremiah
Wow.
also is trying to call. So, but it should be programmed to auto accept any call.
I love how everything but his beautiful face is
Well,
out of
it's
focus.
green or
It's
what?
like an angel.
No, it should be fine. Okay. So, as stalling long enough, the Yeet Dog, floating about 10 feet in the air, climbing down from the tree that he was hiding in. You see it as he looks at you three, so Mumrock, Orcdeath, and It should just auto accept the call, so we don't have to really do anything.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Hey, it's a Jeremiah!
Jeremiah from the airport. Hopefully you can hear us.
We're gonna hear all the beautiful noise from Bush International.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hear all the back noise from it. Yeah. Your flight is ready. So as the Yeet Dog looks at you guys, and all he says is
Fuck. No.
and he starts slowly galloping in the air.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
I guess we're following. We've been following him this far.
As you guys travel throughout the forest that still has that tint of the Feywild, where the trees are different colors, they're pinks and purples. The sky has that like shadowish effect, and like twilight sparkles are floating upwards. He takes you to a area as he says,
In the hole.
and we put it back
Maps.
on the board.
Maps.
Oh dear.
It says Ronny on hold for some reason.
Since Oria is performing a ritual, I have my ritual board set up.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Which one's
All
Ronny?
D20s.
I think his name is literally just Ronny. Yeah, Ronny.
Yep, there he is.
Add to call. Okay.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Oh, come on.
Sorry, guys, as we're still trying to figure out how technology
The
works.
Feywild
Technology.
is grown with technology.
Damn.
Do you hear me?
I
I
guess
hear you
I
very loudly.
Boy. There, we should get Ronny on.
No, it's
But it's sending him a call, so we should be getting that.
Oh god, that's so loud.
Whoa.
I'm on hold now.
Oh my god.
You want to tell them to call back?
One sec.
We're calling him.
Oh lord.
Goodness
Sorry,
gracious.
Da 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 da.
Glowing mushrooms? About.
Da 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 da.
I don't know.
Da da
I
da.
think Tabatha knows more about glowing
Ronny
mushrooms. than
Pig
me.
unavailable.
Fuck you. Da 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 da.
Tell him to call again.
Things on hold now.
Okay, so let's go on intermission and.
Okay.
Here he is. We got him.
Okay, cool. Alright. Never mind. Alright.
No.
I was gonna say no intermission.
No.
I'm doing it now. Doing it live.
No.
So, Jeremiah, just so you know, you're from what we last agreed, you were going to go with Oria and helping her with the ritual and making sure people didn't like panic and attack.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have access to my character sheet either, because I'm on the phone. So.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, we will have you here in spirit.
Yes.
Lovely spirit. Okay, so
I'm in a telephone, but I'm gonna do these actions pretty well.
fantastic. All right. So as the Yeet Dog starts taking you guys through different corridors here in the forest, and leads you to a path, and he mentions that the dragon will be hiding in the hole. As you see that he starts running inside one of the trees, and he looks like he's hiding completely. And if you press the flag button,
Flag on?
so what do you guys do? As I'm going to turn Jeremiah down again because you are louder than anyone here, and it's just a lot of bad
He
noise.
just has a lot of presence.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Down the hole. That's what he
the
said.
hole.
Mumrock, Orcdeath, Wes, what do we do?
Well, I mean, how are we all feeling after that fight? I think Mumrock got the brunt of a lot of shit.
Find a place and rest, or go hide and rest.
How much time would we have if we got our
Question.
we have to rest?
We don't know.
I mean, we don't have potions, do we? Does anyone have potions? I don't think I have any more.
I have none.
Shit.
I got a hill.
Mumrock, do you have any potions?
He can barely hear us.
I think that's because Jeremiah is so loud that it's blocking a lot of the noise. Jeremiah, can you do me a huge favor and mute yourself?
Please.
It's just the background noise is literally so loud we have to mute everything down
Yeah.
to not have your background noise overpower anything that we're saying here at the studio.
Yes, I don't know how to do it.
I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Oh, look at that thumb. He's an old man.
So, Ronny, text us on Facebook what you want to do. Which do you have his character sheet?
I do. Yes.
And does he, first, if he wants to use a potion, no, he does not. So, you guys are potionless. Do you want to take a short rest?
I mean, I don't think we have a choice. We're really under-equipped. So I think we might have to take a minute to sit, and I'm also a little tapped on Juju, so I'm gonna need to sit for a minute.
Okay. As you guys sit down in a disclosed location, the best that you guys can. First, roll me a perception to try to find the best place to hide.
Thanks. Watch.
A little better.
I got 5. I believe I'll roll for Mumrock. So
3? Okay.
Just don't use
Mumrock rolled a 5? Okay.
5. Just okay. Okay, so I need to give his bonuses. Plus 7.
Plus 7. So, 5 plus 7?
12.
12.
Not you at the moment. So, alright, you guys find the best place that you guys can to hide. You start taking the first 30 minutes of your short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to our perception.
Where did
again.
this go?
The yeet dog is what he
He, technically, if you guys are going to rest, he wouldn't be showing you guys just there, but you guys would be trying your best to hide as much as you can somewhere. We're just going to keep the minis there just because of
Right.
the you know,
Ease.
ease of this. But as you guys find a couple of trees that you guys think that has enough bush on the bottom so you guys can hide effectively, I need everyone to roll me another perception check.
Just don't use it anymore right now. Just don't use it
no,
anymore.
No, I won't. I won't. That's a 4.
4, okay.
6.
16.
Plus 7.
No, it was I had to rate plus 7, so 16.
Okay, so you got your plus 7. Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
So 16 total. Yeah. You guys are totally fine. Everything's okay. Mumrock, you definitely see and hear that the yeet dog just bolted.
Oh. Crap. Do I know which way he bolted to?
He bolted behind, like in the path that you guys were walking from. So he just ran backwards.
I let the people that are there know. It's like, hey, he just bolted that way, guys.
Why? I thought he was taking us to the dragon.
He was hiding.
You don't think he's lying to us, do you?
He's like a trustworthy guy.
Thought did cross my mind.
I mean, he did bite a mule's head off, but then again, I didn't like a mule anyway, so I'm a little stuck on my opinion of this guy.
God.
And then Oria says I don't have a very good judge of character.
No, you don't.
Trustworthy.
As
Don't like me.
Doesn't like
She
you.
doesn't like me.
with that same perception, Mumrock, you see the not as big as the rays, but you see these, and not clawing on the ground trying to emerge, but on flying in a smaller, skinnier form, mimicking a lot of a mule when he died and was turned into a shadow. You start seeing 4 of those just start bolting as fast as they can in your direction. Since the stealth check did not, the perception check did not pass on where to find a good place to hide. They found you, but Mumrock did spot them. So currently, you have shadows that are flying at you in this position as the eat dog is bolting as fast as he can backwards.
Why did you guys not wait? Yes, fine.
So,
If you die, just remember.
what before anything happens, they as Mumrock points them out, they don't look friendly. That's very obvious. I'll give you guys this round to react. What do we do?
Should we try to avoid them, try to hide?
Are they scouts? Or are they... They don't know where we are right now.
I don't think they do know, so
Let's
maybe
just
we...
sit and wait and see what they do.
Let's, I guess we
Mumrock's
just...
going stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, if Mumrock's going stealth, I'll follow his lead.
All right. Roll me stealth, everybody.
Okay.
I will roll their perception one more time.
18.
18.
Mumrock, what did you get?
22.
So you guys
Of course.
see.
Oh my god.
As you guys hide
Wow.
in the absolute best position that you guys can. As the shadows, you see one goes by, second one, the third. This one's about here, and this one should be here. As you guys see, that yes, they are scouting, and this one goes and starts looking around. You see the shadowish effect just go.
I hold my breath.
And then just start screaming in a painful guttural sensation as you see the other 3 just stop, float in the air, and then start turning back. And with that, here, let's roll initiative.
Oh my god.
So many pages. 5. Okay.
Battle map?
Not just yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have your job. Push all your buttons.
Oh.
So, 20 plus. Nobody got 20 or higher? 15 up?
18.
Okay. Did anyone get a 12 by any chance?
Oof.
Alright. Orcdeath, what did you get?
5.
Mumrock, what did you get?
6.
Alright.
Wow! Oh, this is great,
Okay,
guys.
so Wes,
Okay, so Wes.
Shadows.
Oh lord. I'm at the top of the board?
So weird, right?
Like that.
I think it's the seat that you're in. Everyone that sits there just goes to the top.
Yeah.
Or Jeremiah just always goes to the top. So Shadow stands for Mumrock and then Orcdeath. And when you're done with that, please press the battle map and I will stand.
Now!
Should be fun. Jeremiah's not. Okay, so Wes, what do we do?
First, I scream in reaction to the guy yelling at me.
Okay.
And I'm going to Burning Hands.
Burning Hands.
Them.
Oh, so we're doing a 15-foot cone?
Yeah. I panicked and went, ah! Shot a flame out of him.
Okay, as I get my little marker out, excuse me for all the noise, audio listeners. It's really right
Good
next to the mic.
ASMR.
Good ASMR. So, it hits 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It hits everybody except for this guy.
Well, fuck that guy.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't have.
Yeah. Can you put the camera to the map?
Oh, yeah. So they need to make a deck save.
They shall. Alrighty.
Thank you.
That is 19 plus 2.
Fuck them.
You
Fine.
take half damage.
Yes.
Roll me damage. With your new sparkly, really
Please
cool
let this
looking
one
dice.
ride. Roll it. It cocked it. It just jumped out and cocked.
Okay, I mean roll it again.
It's a 1.
Wow, why do
Alrighty
they
then.
not like you?
They don't like
I
me.
don't like this. They
How much
don't
damage?
like-
That would be 6 points of damage.
6 total.
Yeah.
So 3.
Yeah.
So
That'd be right.
as you just and explode in fire, something that you haven't seen or Wes do, and as all 3 of them get hit for. You
It
see that
also
the
ignites all flammable objects.
well they're shadows,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, I guess the grass or whatever.
You're aiming it up high,
okay.
so it won't get them.
I
But
appreciate that.
I'm gonna let you burn my forest down.
Thank you. I
Um,
was worried about that.
you see that the flames have very little to no effect on them, as they're almost going through and swimming into the sea of the flame.
Yeah, okay. I tried. Mumrock, you're next.
All right, so shadows go.
Yeah, shadows go.
This will go over here to Orcdeath.
I literally fudged that fire spell and I just look at the dwarves and I'm like, alright, who's got a better idea?
Okay, so as a Sumumba, first attack is 15 versus you.
Miss!
Okay, second attack would be less than that.
Tots.
Okay, Orcdeath, next attack is going to be a 15. Does that hit your AC?
17.
So it misses. And then that is going to be a 10, which I'm pretty sure misses. No roll was above an 11. So as they go up and you see them start sucking energy into you guys, you fought them before or fought someone stronger than this at least, and move it to the side and just dodge all their suctioniness. Mumrock, you're up next. What do you want to do? Your character is right here. There's technically 2 next to you, or 2 that you can hit.
Okay, I'm going to go for the one on the right.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action for Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack it twice. First attack is 25.
25 hits.
And second attack is going to be a 12.
12 hits.
Oh, wow, did not expect that.
Yeah. No, neither did I until I saw the AC. And it's Hunter's Mark.
Hey, look at that! Look
Look
at
at
that.
those
that.
new toys that Jeremiah bought us.
Beautiful, sexy hunter's mark.
Jeremiah, I'm mad at you. I love my.
He wants to know what marker that is.
Oh, the Hunter's Mark marker?
It literally says hunter's mark.
Literally,
It's cool.
yeah. So it's really good. So how much damage did you do?
45.
So I need to be specific on which weapon you're using. How much damage was for the rapier?
It was the rapier +1. That was, oh god, that was 22.
22. Okay, and then the short sword?
There was no short sword.
Okay, because you used Hunter's Mark. Okay, yes. Gotcha. So as you stab twice with your magically enchanted weapon, you see that turns into vapor.
That's one.
Oh! That's this one. Oh, do I mark it? Does it have a mark?
Sure. Orcdeath. Your
Oh, yeah.
next.
Alright, did we take a short rest?
Do we mark it?
No, unfortunately. About 30 minutes in, not short rest.
One swinging. 20 and 23.
Both of them hit. Roll my damage. Are you targeting the same person or are you dividing it?
I'm dividing it.
Okay.
That puts him at 15.
Oh, you guys actually have little markers
They
going?
do, they do.
So,
Oh my god.
first one I hit,
Okay.
plus 4. 6.
6, okay.
Second one I hit, plus 4, 9.
They're extremely, extremely bloody. But not out.
Great. That leaves him a chance to get the kills.
As you slash with both of them, trying to arc and as he laughs at that remark. West.
Alright. 2 attacks on those 2 boys.
Okay.
The bloody ones.
Yeah.
On the
Look,
bloody
take
one,
the kills.
you can hit one, but you can't hit the other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll hit the one, and I'll hit the other one next to me.
Okay. That's a cop. Could have been a natural 20.
It could have been a natural 20, and they both suck. 5, that's a 13,
13 hits.
and a 9 is 14, yeah.
14 hits. So damage on using your maul. Okay. So damage on the bloodied one.
Alright, so damage on bloody, that's pretty decent. 13.
13. Alright. That one vanishes.
Second one.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank you. 13.
13. That
13,
one
13. What the fuck?
stays, but is very bloodied as well. As you smash hit it, and then smash at the other one, and you see that it's flickering in and out, and you can see the skeletal form of the body that it once was, but it's still tethering into this dimension.
I'm gonna look at the dwarves and it'll be like, that's one.
God damn it.
So that is 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is going to be a couple d6 worth of damage. So that is 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
This is the one that sucks. That's a lot. Your strength score is reduced by 4 points.
What?
It maxed out.
Ah! Oh, that makes me angry.
As it grabs onto you with the remaining bit of life that it has, or anti-life, and starts sucking energy out of you, and you see your muscles literally wither down.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that makes
Is that permanent? No.
Oh, no.
Alright, second one is going to hit Orcdeath, or try to, with a total of 12, so that's a miss. Alrighty. It is Mumrock's turn. What do we do?
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark over to that bloody one that's right by me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to my rapier. First attack is a 19,
19 hits.
and second attack is a 9 plus 8, 17.
17 hits. Roll my damage.
That's 17.
17 points of damage. As you strike twice with your rapier, and that completely vanishes. Orcdeath.
That's
Once again, take sloppy seconds.
There's one left right next to
One
you.
right
Wes.
after.
And as it's currently sucking energy out of him. Well, technically life. It's
Nat
no.
20.
Ooh.
Oh!
And 23.
Both of them hit, confirm the natural 20.
19.
Damn.
Ah, close. So, you're rolling 3d12
Oh lord.
because a crit So that doubles
And
the.
I get another +4 with those.
And you have the strength twice.
Right.
Yeah.
So 8 plus
yes, exactly. Because the only thing that doubles the critical is the dice itself.
8. That's
Oh my
16
God.
plus 24.
What?
And it's minus 23 HP now. Little hang by 1 as you slash at it, and that hit was hard enough that you know wherever dimension is going, wherever hell is going back to, it's going to feel it as soon as it comes back into that dimension. And with that, you guys don't need a perception. You can switch auto battle map if you press back on game.
I'm sorry, I'm
No,
still
you're fine,
traumatized.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm still traumatized. Okay, so I go hit back.
You're good. No, you're good. You're good. You're right there. You're good. As you guys all hear from several hundred feet deep into the forest.
Guess we're not gonna get that rest.
Nice. Orcdeath, you got this one alone, don't you?
I get 10 points if I killed it, though. I get lots of points. But points per pound.
Oh, is that how the game works? Awesome. I really like to sit because I feel sick now, but
Can you kill that thing?
at the moment I don't know. But
What do you guys want to do?
I need a rest. I'm hurt.
Shall we run away?
I think we probably need some backup. There's only 3 of us and I'm pretty much in pain.
yeah, we gotta. I think we're gonna need somebody that has some healing magic because we can't keep going. I think we should.
Oh yeah.
We know where it is now, so maybe.
Oh yeah, there's no healers.
We need some healing magic.
I need help. There, I'm admitting it. I need help.
That's the first step.
So what do you guys
Next
want to
step is you need alcohol.
Hello, my name's West. I need help.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the point is, we know where it's coming from now.
Somewhere
So-
in the forest.
We come back. Yeah, I mean, we come back with reinforcements, and we might stand a better chance.
So what are you gonna do about that thing on your arm?
I don't know. I don't know.
Should we take a rest before we head on back?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. You guys are going to, so I need you guys to roll me a stealth check.
That was.
Are you sure?
I would say it was.
I'll let DM roll that.
That's a
Okay.
corner one.
Is that a corner?
That's a corner.
Okay.
It's like these guys want to find you all.
Alright. 12.
12,
15.
15. Mumrock, what do we get?
24.
Okay.
Why'd you ask? He could roll a
Cowboy
1 and it'd still be like
2.0.
27.
It's Cow 2.0.
Just wanted to check. So,
Didn't hit him, don't dice roll.
He's so stealthy. Even his dice are quiet.
as we attempt to take a short rest, find a new location, and try to hide, we're gonna go back to Oria
Oh boy.
and
Please let
Rognarv.
us that.
Rog, you see that a lot of
Hi.
the people here are getting the orb. The daylight spell only lasts 1 hour, and as soon as the daylight spell is ended, you see Oria is in deep concentration. Ariell is there, and he's assisting the best he can, but it seems like he's not really doing too much. This is out of his realm, and since Oria started the ritual almost 4 hours ago, he's just praying as best as he can. You see a lot of the Loxodons are like holding people down or like waiting in the corners, the perimeter, of the pin that you made. What are you doing?
Did you got the camera to face? What am I doing? What is it again? Is it daylight already?
No, it is currently nightfall. Technically, it's about 9 p.m. right now.
Is the daylight or helping at all?
No, the daylight orb an hour ago, the spell left. You can only keep that spell for 1 hour.
Is the orb still on? Have you just light?
You can cast light on it. But
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I don't know if that's gonna help.
okay, you see that it's really doing nothing other than giving you guys illumination, but it's not affecting the people. As Ariell looks at Oria, I know you're busy, but if there's anything you need me to do specifically, just ask. As I need you to roll concentration.
21.
21. Alrighty. Meet Martha in. As we are powering through this very effectively.
So what are the villagers doing? Are they running around?
The people that are part of the compound that live here are all underground. You see that there's archers around. The Loxodons are helping you and like make sure no one leaves the pin that you made. Oria is concentrating on the spell heavily and doing an excellent job, I might add. Tea Leaf is praying, falling asleep, waking up, and then praying again. Laz is doing everything she can. You see she's being very, very quiet, but she's giving her own private prayers as Ariel's doing the same thing in his own way.
But are the villagers attacking everybody?
The villagers are not necessarily attacking, but they're doing their best to try to get away, and they're very zombified, as they're just moving in odd patterns, zigzagging, and trying to move and physically push the Loxodons out of the way, but they're not necessarily attacking them with anything. And the Loxodons are pretty resilient at the moment. They're these people. If you see a punch being swung, it's with the utmost pitiful amount of force.
Stop it.
Like these guys are, yeah. These guys, you see that it's.
Yeah, I'll try to. I'll try as much as I can to basically keep them inside a little pen.
Okay.
And not really hurt them. But if I have to, I will use my pen.
I understand. As you have your shield out and you're doing the best that you can, making yourself a
yeah,
little brighter. And Brahm is assisting in following your command to make sure that no one leaves the pin. Since you're doing such an excellent job, it is you know that your spell is affecting them and weakening them. If you have literally succeeded on every single check thus far for 4 hours, going on 5 hours of pure meditation and concentration of just your essence being cast into the spell. With that, I need another Arcana check.
That's a 7.
Let's be our first fail of the night. As going to see there's 32 of them. So Rognarv, you see that some of the Loxodons, as they're speaking, and maybe chewing on something just to keep the energy up, you see that 5 of them, as Oria is concentrating and muttering her incantations, you see that her eyes kind of doze for just a fraction of a second, and that made 7 of these villagers, their eyes just flare up with flames. As you can swear you heard a roar from the dragon somewhere within the forest, outside of the compound. Ways outside. And 7 of them start bursting out and start lunging out. Like they pick themselves up from one of the Loxodons. You see that 2 of them pushed them up, and about 3 of them are in the air right now, trying to make a beeline into the doors that are going underground. What do you do?
I'll go to the ones that's trying to do the beeline to the underground.
Okay.
Basically yell at the same time to don't let anybody go inside. Because I think they're after the rock.
As you're yelling and running at them, how are you going to restrain them? As 7 got unpossessed, 3... One more time?
I'm gonna try to push back in to tackle.
Okay.
And Brom as well, and then I have the rope.
Okay. As you tackle 2 of them down, Brom carries 1, and you start tying them almost kind of like rodeo style, just tying their hands and their legs to make sure as Brom starts pushing 1 inward. I need another Arcana check.
If I do have dice, we need your roll.
Oh, okay. Cool.
25.
Roll me a strength check. 25? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. As you do so, you see that one of them, you do manage to... Brom is going to do the one that because it's just metal. As one escapes you, and you see that it grabs the door opens, and you see a couple of Loxodons start running towards, and as Oria gets back into the spell and takes control of it, you see that it just pacifies that person, as they're technically still within the 60 radius of the spell.
And again, it will also affect, like, it goes down.
It does
okay.
go down. As you get up and just kind of gently grab the individual, start moving him back to the compound, grab the people that are the center of the 60-foot area of effect. And yeah, thus far, we're still maintaining the spell. Going back to our... The 2/3 of the bag of beans and our west. Roman perception.
Damn.
Is that what was holding me back all this time? I just lost my muscles and now I'm good at everything else. 19.
19?
12.
12. Mumrock, what did you get?
30-20.
Dirty 20. As you guys, Orcdeath, you don't manage to see it, but you do hear it. As you guys hear of the wings fly overhead, and you hear that roar, and then almost looks like it starts to make a beeline and starts moving. And starts going backward, back to some spot where you originally heard the original growl. Like it was leaving, going towards, it stopped, and then went back. Right above where you guys were at. And with that marks our hour, so you guys do manage to get your short rest as it did not find you. So, if you have hit that you want to replenish, I believe you get your spells back, your 2 spells a day.
Yeah.
Ronny, if there's
2 little
anything that
slots.
you get back from your class, which I do not recall, Action Search gets back. Unfortunately, your strength does not recover, nor does your life drain for your HP. So, in that hour,
Noodle.
what would you 3 be doing? Just literally resting, sitting there, or anything specific that you guys wanted to do?
So I'm mostly just trying to focus on getting back as quickly as possible, so just trying to formulate what to do next. But yeah, just sitting mostly.
Orcdeath's going to do second wind.
You can, because you're doing a short rest, you can roll your hit die for
1d10.
Yes.
Yeah.
So since you guys are level 9, you have 90/10 per day that you can use. You can use all 10 of them, all 9 of them. You can use 1, every time you roll a D10, since you're doing a short rest, it's a D10 plus your Constitution modifier.
Right.
So you can roll, get that healed up, and says, well, okay, I want to do it again. Okay, I want to do it again, but then I'll stop because I'm almost at full. Or you can do it all the way up to full. You can, however you want to do it, but you have 9 in a day. When you do a long rest and recover everything back, you get half of those numbers back.
Okay.
So you can, so you don't have to use the second one. You can use.
Let's use this one. Pick up 11 more points.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring me back up to 85.
And just keep track of how many you guys have used in that day. Because you only get half of them back at the end of the long rest. So, any hit die that you used, West?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I used one since I only lost like
Okay.
the minimal amount.
Mumrock, do you want to roll any saving hit die for the short rest?
Yeah, I just rolled 2 to get me back up to 46, which is my new max.
Okay. And there is that, you should heal more and you should, but there's something about it that just feels like almost like you just can't breathe, like you just feel internally weakened. Not physically, but internally you feel weak.
I blame Orcdeath.
You're welcome.
So, what do we want to do?
What's the plan, guys?
Well, either we can scout, go up, sneak up there and see what it's at, or we can go back and get the rest. Have more but numbers.
I think the numbers might be on our side more if we.
At least we'll have some magic.
Right?
Fair.
I don't know what.
Fair. Okay. For the record, I'm still learning. Okay, this is sort of newish. I'm working on it. Sorry, I'm not as cool as Oria or Ariell or Rognarv, whatever he does.
Not saying that, but more people with magic have got more options to use instead of one person with magic.
We replaced Rognarv with you in the bag of beans. Seem funner.
Yeah, I don't even think he's playing this game. I like playing this game.
Once you've been accepted into the clan.
I'm a bag of beans.
Your bag of beans in the...
Get the tall one.
You should play.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm a string bean now, unfortunately.
So, what is the plan?
I guess we're heading back.
I could scout, but I'm not sure how far close I can get.
You sure? I mean, you're not. I mean, you said you weren't feeling so hot, right? Did you want?
We should just go. Let's just go.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
we could.
Right?
Yeah, we could probably get Oria's mom to look at you. I mean, she's really smart. I mean, Oria's really smart, so Oria's mom must be like really, really smart. The math checks out in my head. So.
If you think Oria giving you a stern mother look is bad, wait until you see Jonas.
I got a great idea. We can throw Rognarv at them. Rognarv and his little spider friend can take a dragon, right?
Yeah, Braum looks pretty strong. You can just throw her at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
let's go back and get them.
Okay.
I need you guys, whoever is going to lead, as
That'll
you
be
see
me.
the,
Which I've got my my elk thing, so I guess us
Okay.
traveling will
Okay.
speed it up. a
Sure.
little.
So I need a survival to whoever wants to roll.
Let me see what my survival is real quick.
Wes already rolled.
Yeah,
for
West
that.
already rolled.
Can I support West?
Sure. You can roll if you want, or give Wes an advantage. Up to you. I'll let that.
I already rolled actually,
Oh.
so I'm gonna take my. What's my stealth on there?
It's survival.
We're doing survival, so your survival
Survival.
is like blah 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 7.
8, 9, 10, 11, 22.
That's way better than mine.
Okay. As you are picking up the pace and making sure that everyone's doing what you need to, just magically
Good job. Good
your
job.
your
Power
elk.
Power walking.
Power walking.
But and you think that you're leading Wes, but it's really Mumrock who's telling you guys where to go. As
I
I
lost
need you
all
guys
confidence,
to
guys.
roll me perception again.
I don't see
1. Alright, you don't see it.
13.
13. You see it.
Magic 13.
What did you get, Mumrock?
20 something.
I'm gonna say 30.
No, I got low. I think I got an 11.
What?
11.
Under 20?
Which you don't see. So the only one that does is West.
Oh no.
As Mumrock is still
Terrible.
focusing on leading. Orcdeath, you're just
Pissed.
Following
that he
along.
lost 2. He's just pissed.
Pissed.
two kills that were taken from you. That
He's
was
tiny.
Three.
He's
Three.
tiny. He's tiny and pissed.
As
Hey, the shorter they are, the
sloppy
closer to the hell they are.
you
You are correct.
you do see from the east of you the elder Yeet Dog essentially walking towards you, not running, but walking in a speed as fast as you guys are traveling. But he's going towards you out of the bushes and trees.
Since I'm gonna assume Mumrock is leading in front of me now, since he would have just walked his way forward. I've seen the Yeet Dog. I'm walking and I'm like tapping Mumrock on the head, like
As you guys, as Wes points out the Yeet Dog to you, what do we do? As the Yeet Dog is about maybe 20 or 30 feet away.
He's following us. What do we do?
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
As you see, he starts walking slowly, or now that you guys have noticed him, he doesn't look aggressive. He looks very calm. As he approaches you three,
You don't kill it tonight. It will attack the village.
We're working on getting our people involved. So the more people we have, the more successful we're going to be killing this thing. Because I have a feeling you don't believe me.
I have no choice.
Look, okay, we're not, the three of us, we're pretty great. But I got my ass kicked by a ghost. So, we're gonna need,
Name.
him too. So we're gonna need, we have some powerful spellcasters. We're gonna try to get them involved and maybe they'll be able to be the thing that helps us win.
you see it elongates its 6-foot body into reaching 7 feet tall.
Excuse me, that's like 5 inches higher than me. I don't like that.
And says nothing and then starts getting in formation of a line with you guys.
Oh, I'm gonna love explaining the story. Okay, let's go.
As you guys will make it back in the next
It's
hour.
not gonna be able to make it into the village if this works.
So,
Oria,
let's
I
take
need
a
you to make
gamble.
another Arcana check.
We'll take a gamble. I'm feeling lucky.
15.
I've already lost so much, guys.
I need everybody that is playing the game to roll me a perception.
Me too?
Everybody.
Ew. 18.
13.
23.
That's a fail. 23. That's a fail.
What?
So forget about 13. Ain't nowhere near.
Yeah, I didn't pass them.
You did 8?
Yes, including.
I rolled.
Yes, please roll. Which we have your
406.
stats
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Damn, 24 was the highest I could roll too. Shit. Jesus, what are
Should
you
be on-
doing?
It should be on the
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
A 24 is a fail?
24?
No. You said the 24 was a fail?
23 was a fail.
I had an natural.
You had a natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think my perception is plus
26.
Okay.
I want to say.
As you guys are back at the compound, and Oria, you know you need to keep concentration on this spell. Unless someone's going to take your spot, you need to keep concentration on this. And you see everybody coming back. Orcdeath, West, Mumrock, and the biggest Yeet Dog you've seen, standing 7 feet tall.
She is going to instantly ask Ariell to. You want to do me a solid? Take my place for a second.
Sure, I'll do the best I can. And then he sits in the middle, and you see that he closes his eyes, and then when he opens them, there's a slight little goldish glaze to it. As you, a different effect from you, instead of the windish effect that you were bringing in, his is more radiant and light.
Does it smell like soap?
It smells like spices, bark, and fruit, so sure. I'm sure there's a soap that smells like that, yeah. As our
He'll know
patron
it.
of soap.
He will know it. He'd be like, I have a soap for that.
Yeah.
What do you do, guys?
What the hell is that?
We made a new friend.
Hi,
As
Oria.
Half of the Loxodons look panicked and are prepared to confront this entity, but
And then she stops, and then she looks at West. What did you do?
as you see the Yeet-Dog's long neck, almost a foot long, just kind of twists and it looks at you. And very confused.
The dog cocking
Like-
head thing.
So, we went to go look for the dragon.
Animal companion back there.
Yes, I heard on the sending stone.
I'm sorry? Jeremiah?
I see that he is up.
Yeah, everybody sees it, yeah. He's not trying to hide at all.
As
The
I,
only, like, other than being 7 feet tall and bigger than most Yeet-Dogs, the other very distinctive feature from him, other than, you know, not stepping on the floor, floating in the air, having the elongated neck, and having the face of a man, the face on this Yeet-Dog looks old. Like, he looks, and it looks more defined like a human.
I protectively put my noodly arms in front of it.
As you also see, Wes doesn't look as thick as before. He looks...
She's gonna just do a circle around him and then just stand
And
in
then
front of him
when
again.
you-
And she's taller than you now, too, now that we've established that.
Yeah, you're like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, what did you do?
I don't like it.
And you also see that Mumrock, he looks pale. With the light spell here,
We went to the Feywild. We found some ghosts.
Yeah, I'm going.
They fucked us up.
Clearly.
Also, we're helping him.
and then you see the
He's our
Yeet-Dog
friend.
looks at you.
Thank you.
She's just gonna nod, walk over to her pack, which I'm assuming that is
Yeah.
out. She's gonna get into the diamond dust components, pull out 100 gold pieces worth. Excuse me, 200 gold pieces worth.
Mistakes remain.
Both you and you over here right now.
As the stern look, there's a little bit of joy coming to Orcdeath. I was like, oh, he's in trouble.
This is what makes him happy.
Karma, finally.
Just look at the dog. I'll be right back, but yeah.
Greater
She's-
restoration.
She's the one that's gonna help us.
With the greater restoration,
Orcdeath.
your strength goes up to 4.
Greater restoration.
With the greater restoration, Mumrock, your maximum HP increases back to where it was. Your current HP is still at 64, but you have your new maximum again.
Okay, my current's at 46, so I got my new max at 64 then.
Yes. So if you heal, it goes up to 64, or however it was.
Do you guys need anything else?
No. Well,
We gotta kill the dragon tonight when they will attack the village.
yeah, we gotta kill the dragon tonight. Like tonight. Like right now.
As
gotta
you were saying that, Rognarv, you see a small dot in the far distance, just a pure, like, black dot. And it's coming at you fast. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Where is it coming?
Outside of the compound and going in a straight line from the entrance where the gate is. And nobody has noticed this other than you. As you're just on Braum, just at the right height, at the right time, with the moon hitting at the right specific time, for it to have a small enough gleam on it for you to see just a black circle, just full force going towards the compound.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell, everybody get ready. And then I'm just kind of basically point my axe where I see it, and then my shield.
As you see him do so, he gets into a battle position. Ariell looks at you, just gives you a nod, and then his eyes glaze back with that golden aura of his, and you guys see the wings extend from this shadowish ball of energy that is the dragon that
Oh boy.
was tracking you guys down.
Guys,
Don't
well,
forget
that got a lot
Paladin.
easier.
Rognarv, go get them. We believe in you.
so instead of having to backtrack and spend another couple hours finding it, it came to us.
Saves time.
Yeah, that saved a lot of time.
Ariel's looking at this like,
Too much time.
At least we got the archers that might be able to help us out over here too.
That's if they don't shit their pants first.
You guys hear it echoing, and every single possessed villager's eyes just fire up.
Oh, alright guys.
And we're going to go on break
Ah,
because I need to switch to a map that's not prepared.
okay, so break time.
So yeah, mute and then intermission.
Mute and intermission.
Back in 15, y'all.
Ba.
Hey, yo, Vic, I've got the new script you sent us for the next episode. So we have new players? Who's Grayson? You know who that is?
Yeah, I'm reading that too. What's this? Tori Val? Tori Val?
So we have new players?
New players?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, dude. So it also says that the schedule's changed. We're playing on Mondays now?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, what happened to Tuesday?
That'll team out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay.
And just one last little thing.
And it's online now?
Yeah, that. So we're not playing in the studio anymore. It's all online.
Uh-huh.
All right, man. That fucking works for me. All right. Cool. See you later. Bye.
unmute. We're unmuted.
And we are back.
We're back.
So, as the dragon is heading straight to the compound, Ariell takes the front end of the situation. You guys get prepared, and in the next couple of seconds is going to appear. Yes.
Oh no, never mind. If it's appearing now, I was gonna say if I had time, I was gonna do something for Ariell, but that's okay. I was gonna cast Enhance ability on him.
Ooh, what ability are you going to enhance?
So with it, it's like whatever ability, like
Depending on which one you do, like if you do bear bull strength, I believe they have advantages on a strength saving throw. If you use bear's endurance, their HP, it's temporary HP. Any of the mental capabilities have advantage to them. So it just depends on which one you do.
I was wanting to see if there was any. Well, when it said you,
Okay, I got it.
okay, enhance ability. The touched creature gains advantage on one type of ability check for the duration. I was gonna have it be for intelligence for Arcana.
All right. Noted that down. Okay. And to get this out of the way, I will roll his Arcana right now. 10 and that 20.
Cool.
It is in good hands. With that,
And how long does
Ariell
it
is
last?
not going to cast anything because he's concentrating on the spell.
Did it say?
Sorry.
Sorry, I apologize.
Duration up to an hour. Concentration.
Okay.
But Laz will do one thing that does not require her concentration, as she looks at West Oria, Orcdeath, and Mumrock. She looks at every one of you. We're the good guys, remember? You guys can do this, and all you guys have an inspiration.
Whoa!
Woo! Bardic inspiration.
That's a
She's going to
D8.
use D8. She's going to use 4 of her bardic inspirations as the dragon is appearing into the compound.
Okay.
And since this is already up, loosen that a little bit just so I can twist that bad boy right there.
Swap to battle map.
Yes, and I need you all to roll me initiative.
Whoa!
Yeah, again.
That's not bad for a straight roll.
Okay.
I am on battle.
Do I add a +1 for inspiration on that?
You can use your D8 if you want, but or you can use it on an attack roll or a saving throw.
Alright.
Okay.
So, 20 plus. Did anyone get
Wait, what did you say?
initiative?
Yeah, what number?
20 plus.
20 plus.
Oh, okay.
Did anybody get a 19?
Ronny, what'd you get?
Sorry,
No.
18. 18.
Not me.
Oh, I got 18.
You got 18, so you go first then.
What's his name? Oh, shit.
West. Then Dragon.
Oh, no.
15 up.
Or you got a 16. Did you want me to roll for Laz, or well, no, since she's
Since
not.
she's going to be
yeah.
part of this spell.
Okay.
10 up.
12.
Mumrock got 10.
12.
I
Okay.
have 11. Rognarv 11.
Okay, so Orcdeath, Rognarv, and then Mumrock. Alrighty. Yes.
The last again.
So, West, Dragon, Oria, Orcdeath, Rognarv, Mumrock, Villager / Last Ariell.
Okay. So, villagers / class.
So this is the same one that we encountered out in the forest
Mm-hmm.
before. Okay.
The exact same young boy.
Okay.
This strapping young lad. And if we can switch to Battle Cam.
I am on battle. I could have sworn I had it. Yeah, I'm on battle cam.
I think you're in the battle folder.
Wait.
Can somebody
There you go.
Aha!
Yes.
I learned a thing.
We'll try our best for this to be kept, but it's not very good. So, west. What do we do?
Ah! Fuck! Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Shh, want me to hit?
Panicked Eldritch Blast. Never hit it. You'll never, ever hit it.
What did you get?
13.
Does not
It's just lip dicks.
does not penetrate its stick hide, as this thing is currently flying about 40 feet above the compound. It's going to. You still have movements, action.
Says our broadcast has ended.
Looks like we're fine. Except, yeah. All right, cool. We're fine. Good. Stop
All right,
dropping
all right,
frames. Whatever that was. So you just shot an Eldritch Blast at it and it bounced off its hide.
Yeah. Fuck, that's all I got right now, guys.
Okay.
Caught me a little off guard.
And it's going to. Yes.
Don't worry.
It's going to fly inward.
Oh boy.
It's going to drop to about 10 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Alright.
You need someone to prop the book.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try that.
There you go.
Cool. So, as it gets right up to right where Mumrock is.
Oh boy.
Why do they always attack me?
Guys, I'm getting more flashbacks.
You are right at the front. That is everybody, gosh dang it. Except for Orcdeath. And last. So I need every single person to make me the dexterity saving throw. I need to roll for Ariell and I need to roll for Yoma.
So that's a 19.
Passes.
It does or it doesn't?
Yes.
Okay.
Ariell to take damage, and so Yoma.
That is,
DC is 18.
11.
Alright.
Okay. This is saving throw, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to do Indomitable.
There we go. You can roll again.
Okay.
And
it's +9 for saving throw. So it's 18.
DC was 18. I'll type it.
14, 17. Nine, 30 to 1. 6. That is 42 points of necrotic damage. Ariell fell, so he takes that full end. Yolna takes that full. If you got an 18, you're going to take.
You said it was 42?
Yes, so 20,
So 24?
21.
21. Okay.
So if you got an 18 or higher on your dexterity, you take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so.
Yolna is down, and Ariell needs to make a concentration check. Half that, so he needs to make the 21 Constitution saving throw.
Is that.
If
Oh, is bloody.
Union, what is Ariel's stats? Constitution.
What about also with the enhance ability?
It's Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh, I didn't.
picked Arcana.
He hits. and you see the bubbles disappear. As he's still praying, Last is still praying, your mother is on the ground. Mumrock is bloodied.
Rognarv is bloody.
Rognarv is bloodied as well.
Mumrock's fine.
Yeah, Mumrock, it's Rognarv that's bloody.
Okay,
Not
so
Mumrock.
yeah, making sure. So this many. Okay. That was his action. As the flames erupt in a 30-foot spiraling cone of just black and purple shadows. Everyone sees Yulna fall to the ground. Ariell just, oh god! And then immediately starts praying again as the spells, you see the dome just start fading down. Ori, what do we do?
Oh shit. Oria is going to cast a. You know what? I want to see. Hold on. I need to double check something just to see. No.
Braum is bloody too.
Braum is bloody.
Oria is going to cast
Orcdeath, you're up next. Rognarv, you're after that. Mumrock.
level 4 polymorph
Okay.
on the Shadow Dragon.
Yes. Yes, you will.
Uh,
What is the DC?
16.
16 wisdom, charisma?
Wisdom.
16 wisdom. That's,
oh.
it's not terrible, but it is his
Oh.
lowest.
Oh. Oh no.
19 plus 4.
Motherfucker!
Damn!
God damn it! She's gonna. Oh, God.
That would have been a quick end for this.
Fuck, I don't know what I can do. Well, I can bubble out one. I can try again.
Sorry.
I don't know what the hell else I can do.
What's Oria gonna do? What is running?
Her mom went down. Her instant thing is wanting to go and run over to her.
Okay.
So that's what she'll do.
Alrighty. Nope, because it is more than 10 feet, he cannot reach you.
Okay, so she's moving over here. And it's not a bonus action to use a healing potion or anything like
It's an
that.
action to see.
Yeah. So I can't do any bonus actions right
As
now.
you grab your staff and a beam of transmutation energy goes around the dragon and the flames start fighting it off, and as you just run, ignoring all hell and everything, just to go to your mother, and as you get their knee down and pick up her head, you start fumbling for a potion that will be administered next round. Orcdeath.
Taking out a throwing axe. One of my throwing axes.
Okay.
Aiming at the right eye.
Alright, 1 minute.
So I just roll one time, correct?
If you can throw 2 axes if you want.
Throwing
Yes.
2 of them at the right eye.
Okay.
Okay, we got a 10 and a 25.
25 hits.
Oof.
6 points.
Oof.
You're fired.
As you throw 2 axes, one misses, and as he turns around to look, you see the axe doesn't quite hit the mark, but it does slash right above it. It's good, hard to hit, but not enough to blind
Little
it. Right?
blinded.
As the axes fall to the ground. So that was your action. Anything else?
Nothing else I can do, really.
All right. Broken up, and then Mumrock, you're on deck.
Yeah, bonus action, I'm gonna tell Braum to, go to Yulna. That's her name, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go to Yulna and Archangel first for
Okay.
healing.
All right.
And I don't remember the Archangel. So
It's a
let me
D,
go to
2d4.
2d4 healing. Yeah, that's 4 and that's 2, so 6.
6 HP. As you see the Brahmin go over and its tail, and it kind of moves over a gear, and see this bolt of like blue lightning hit it, and you just see your just come back to.
And then I'm gonna, and for my action, I'm gonna blink.
Okay. There's a blink token, but I don't know what it looks like. You're blinking. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll, and this will end my roll, my turn, so I'm gonna roll, and that is a 14, so it passes, so I'm in the Aether.
Alright. So he is in the ethereal plane. That's, he just disappears. Alright. Mumrock, what are you doing?
Alright, first thing I'm doing is I am conjuring 2 giant eagles.
Okay. I didn't have eagles ready for you at all times.
It's his thing. It's his calling card.
Apparently.
Well, they're flying animals. It's 10 feet, so I don't think I can reach it with my sword, can I?
No, he is 10 feet up in the air. No, you cannot reach it with your sword, unfortunately. We're gonna use a hippogriff and then
Okay, I had my
another.
bow out anyways, because he was coming, so... But I can't bonus action my bow, so... crap. And I can't cast Hunter's Mark as well, because I gotta keep concentration on the, I gotta keep concentration, right?
I don't know.
Because, this one it says I have to have concentration. I was just wondering if I can have concentration on both, or no.
No. As soon as you cast another spell with concentration, the first one goes away.
Okay, yeah, that's what I just need to check, because this one does say concentration. So, where is the dragon, to me?
10 feet up in the air.
Okay.
You're like literally
Where am
right
I?
here.
Okay, then I am gonna move. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of move. Is there anything? What's around me? Like, is there anything I can get behind to hide?
You can, but you're really close to its claws. There's a table to your left, and there is a tent behind you, and there's a couple of crates to your right.
Can I use those crates for cover then?
You can certainly try. Is that what we're doing? We're moving over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How far are those crates from me?
That would be 15 feet to hide over there. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Shadow Dragon will get an attack of opportunity. Its claws reach is 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Then what's to my left? Can I get behind the table to my left?
Same thing.
Shit.
He's a big, big boy.
Okay, while you're thinking, I need to say something.
Yes.
Good.
They're calling for birding, so gonna keep the blink,
Okay.
and then I kind of want to see my next action is to fly, and then basically attack him in the air, and then the blink is 1 minute, so
Okay.
whoever's controlling me.
Okay.
Alrighty. Fair enough. Thank you so much, Jeremiah.
Okay.
Have fun on your
Bye.
vacation.
Have a
Say hi
safe
to your
flight.
family.
Bye.
Be safe.
Okay.
Don't die.
The violent bitch.
Bye bye.
If he gets an attack of opportunity, he only gets to swing once, or how
Yes.
does that work?
There he goes.
That's correct. You'll only get to swing one time.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay, then I'm gonna go for a crate to get behind the crates.
All right.
Even if he gets the attack of
So
opportunity.
that is 21 to hit.
21 to hit, that hits.
Alright. So you're going to take piercing damage and necrotic damage.
Okay.
That is going to be total of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage. As you run up and he slices right at your heel. You can move Mumrock's character behind the yes.
The crates.
He's the crates.
The crates.
Kites.
Alrighty. With that is the villagers' turns, who with that I'm going to basically roll a percentile, and if it's 50 and above, the Loxodons maintain everyone in the carousel. If it's there we go. And if it's 50 or below, they break out. 98.
Oh, thank God.
God.
So they're maintaining. Yulna is up, starts praying. Ariell gets back onto it, and you see the bubble just rise back up.
Cool.
So we want to
Don't my
pick
eagles
up
also get to attack though, as well, since they right after me.
one more time.
Don't my eagles also get to attack because they're right after me?
Yeah, I think so. I need to look up the specifics on what's the spell.
Conjure animal?
Conjure animal. Or
Conjure
conjure
animal.
woodland creature, something like that.
Woodland creatures a little bit different.
Okay.
Conjure water.
Conjure animals. Face spirits appear and take the form. One beast of CR2 or lower. Two beasts CR1 or lower. Blah blah blah. Some creatures are friendly towards you and will obey your commands. Doesn't give me specifics on what.
Summon creature friendly towards you and your commands. Roll initiative. Will summon creatures as a group, which we're gonna do it on your turn. They obey vocal commands you issue. No action required to you to do so. If you don't issue a command, they just defend themselves. The DM has the stats. Okay, cool. So yeah, they go on your turn. For the sake of convenience, roll me to attack for your eagles. So they're in the air attacking.
Yeah. So first one's gonna attack. Nat 20.
Whoa!
Confirm. Good eagle.
Let's see if I can confirm that. No, 13. Second attack.
It still doubles the dice.
Huh?
It still doubles the dice damage.
Yeah, so second attack I'm rolling now. That is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a 14.
14 misses.
Okay, second eagle is going to attack. You got a 11 that misses. Second attack misses as well because that was a 4. So the one eagle did hit, and that's with the first one, which is 1d6. So that's what, 2d6s?
Yeah.
Yes, 2d6 plus the strength of it, damage condition that's on there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage. Alright, nice. As the eagles just start clawing and biting and pecking, it's really not doing much other than just distracting, except for one really good claw right to the face. But the dragon is still active. West, what do we do?
So you did villagers. Did you do Ariell as well? And
Ariel's keeping concentration on
okay,
the spell.
okay. Oh god. So just flying 10 feet in the air. Yeah. Can I reach him with my ball? When he's 10 feet in the air?
I would say, since you're 7 feet tall with the
I'm almost.
bit of a jump, yes.
Okay. So I am going to rage and attack him.
Ooh, you're raging.
I'm pissed now. People be getting hurt.
Or getting hurt. Don't do that. The answer is
Do you
no.
have a marker for rage?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Very nice.
Is it red?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vic's so
Raging. Yeah.
I gotta have it.
Raging.
There's one for concentration too, but I can't find it.
Motherfucker! One's a natural one. So I'm gonna
Oh
roll
wow, confirm that.
with the 2.
Alright, you're fine.
Alright, so 18 plus 8. It's a lot.
18 plus 8 hits.
26.
That's 26, yeah.
26. Alright, so.
Ooh.
Oh, good,
Almost max.
Good numbers. Good numbers. That is 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice hard
bitch.
hit. As you run, hard hit right near its skull. Second one misses, unfortunately, but one good hit.
One good hit. Okay, that's all I got.
And it's the dragon's turn. Let's see if he gets back his breath weapon.
Please don't. Please don't.
Oh, he did.
That's a 6, so we got back.
Motherfucker.
He's going to land on the ground, which is an attack
Alright.
opportunity by both. No, since it's large enough. No, you won't. He's gonna land on the ground and full out attack you.
Let's go, bitch.
He is not
That's what I
trying
want.
to.
That's what I want.
Opportunity for my Eagles.
No, unfortunately, because when it lands on the ground, he's just as tall.
That's what I want.
Since he's a large creature.
No.
Alright. So that is 3 attacks. 1
Okay.
bite, which is 17 plus 10.
Hits.
And then 2 claws. Both rolled 8. So 18.
Hits.
Oh my god.
Okay. 2d10 plus a d6 of necrotic. You resist everything except for psionic, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll everything and then half it for you.
Oh, okay. I'll take
Okay.
that half though.
So 8, 9, 16. 1 second, that's 1 attack. 4. Total is 44, so reduced to 22 points of damage.
Okay, I'll take that.
As he just gets on the ground, slices twice at you, and tries to go for a bite, and barely manages to rip part of your skin before you just use your hammer to push it away.
I'm bloodied.
And it's going to use his turn. Does anyone know Draconic?
No. I don't. I don't think
No.
I think we've discussed this before.
He's going to say a lot of really gross things. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Oria, what do we do?
She's gonna look over at Yolna and ask if she's okay. Just
I can keep going. You do what you need to do.
okay. She's going to move back over and attempt it again. Polymorph.
Alrighty. Wisdom saving throw. 18 plus 4.
Whoa.
Fucking A. I'm done trying to do that.
I'm sorry. As you cast your spell again, transmutation energy just does not. This thing is too. He has a different vigor to him. It looks like. For you guys that have fought wild animals, he has that expression of an animal that is caged in, put his back against the wall, and is fighting for dear life. Even though it came to you, he has that expression of just ferocity.
Okay.
Okay? So you're gonna go behind the tent?
Yes.
Okay.
As for right now.
Alright, as you guys see, as she casts her spell, does not meet, and she just runs as fast as she can. And you can still see Ori behind, but she's using the tent as cover.
And I don't think no, that's all I can do.
Alright, Orcdeath, what do we do? He's on the ground now.
Huh?
He's on the ground
It's on the
now.
ground.
He
Come on, bro.
rolls on the ground, picks up his throwing axes,
Okay.
rolls, comes up.
The tiniest
Alright.
Rambo.
Run, Rambo! And what do we get? All 2 attacks?
15 and 17.
Unfortunately, they both miss. 17 just barely misses. As the axe managed to find skin, but just not deep enough, as one is on him and the other one just fell on the ground. But not enough to cause damage.
Oh, I can't do anything from here.
Alrighty. And with that, we go to Rog. At the beginning of his turn, he blinks back into the material plane.
Yes, he blinks back in, and he left me specific instructions.
Oh, okay. I think he said he wants to fly and attack his face.
He says, for my next action, Cure Wounds level 2.
Alright, that makes better sense.
Okay, so he's gonna blink back in. So blink back in, and I think
So 2d8 plus 4.
so he's 10 feet from where he was, I believe. 2d8 You got it?
Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, go for it.
So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So 16. I don't know what he was at.
Let's just say he's exactly at half or bloody.
Okay.
So he's no longer bloody. 16 plus whatever his half is.
Okay, I got that.
And he can bonus action command his little dude to do something if he wants. If not, he's going to defend
So
himself.
he's at 59. Bonus action. Blah, 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 blah.
Which the little guy can also heal himself too if he needs to. Or you can attack with 2d4 worth of arcanic energy.
I think Brom's gonna heal herself.
Okay. Right, roll 2d4. And we'll use the same mentality. Brom is bloody, so she is at half.
I have no idea what her HP is.
Look at the back of that sheet. Yeah. There should be a separate character sheet specifically for Brom.
Brom.
It's an animal companion character sheet.
Okay, got it. So that's 4. Exactly.
And then Mumrock, you're on next. After that is West.
So
Get a little break.
4.
51.
Blah, blah, blah.
Village is still maintained.
Okay, thank God.
So 29. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, Mumrock, what are we doing?
Since I got my bow out, because I had it, because I was born ahead, I'm just going to shoot him with a bow and arrow.
Alright, roll me to hit.
21.
21 hits.
Alright, and I think my bow is 1d8, so that's, he's been injured, so that's 3 plus 5. That's, hold up,
Can I see the pencil?
double check myself real quick. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay.
And Eagle 1, 5, 6, 7, 18 on its first attack.
18 just hits.
Okay, second attack, 18.
Alright, cool.
The second Eagle, first attack, 17.
Misses.
And next one misses as well. So first Eagle got both attacks.
Alright, roll me
Second
damage.
Eagle misses both attacks.
Oh, there is also a yeet dog in the fight.
Oh, I
He's
thought he
right
was
there.
just chilling off to the side watching us like assholes.
No, he is. But he's there.
Should I add him to the initiative round or no?
He's gonna be part of the other ones.
Okay.
19 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, because the total on the second attack is 2d6, which is super nice.
As the eagle starts slashing, clawing at it, and it, I mean, he's still kicking. He still looks strong, but you are wearing him down. Okay. The villagers stay. Ariell, since he wasn't attacked, keeps concentration on the spell. Everyone's assisting on that. You see the E-Town just almost as if he was also just chilling behind that tent. He just looks at you, then looks at the dragon. That's all he does. Wes.
Okay, 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Motherfucker says now he wants to go toe to toe with me. Fucking hell. Bad. Okay. 21.
21 hits.
Yay. And that means my 14 hits more.
Alright.
Okie dokie.
Roll the damage.
And we'll take damage. Okay, so first hit. So first hit is 18.
All right.
Second hit. 16 for the second hit.
He is bloody. Cool.
Bitch.
All right, the dragon is bloody. Anything else?
Yay.
I'm just gonna scream in its face.
As you scream, Pussies,
No, not like this.
and he bursts out a cone of necrotic energy,
Bring it!
and you hear
Oh,
it
wait,
scream,
you're all
I
fine.
can't lose again.
and that's it. So, Eagles need to make me dexterity saving throw. West Orcdeath.
Woof. I can use.
Your
can I use inspiration?
Yes, you can.
Ah! Hold on.
Wow, this is low.
14.
We can still take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're done. You're done.
Wow, that's a lot of ones. Okay, DC is 18 on dexterity.
Nah, I failed.
Okay.
One eagle made it, one eagle didn't.
Okay, so it is 41 points of necrotic damage if you fail. If you passed it, it's going to be 21, 20.5.
So I get the 21 anyways.
Yes. So one of your eagles takes 21 points of necrotic. You, because you're raging, take 21. Orcdeath.
I got +7 on saving throws, so that's 23, +1 for inspiration, 24.
Okay, so you take 21.
One eagle's dead, one eagle's bloodied.
Alrighty. This is the heavier one, so I can move that back. As the eagle just, as it bursts, and you, West Orcdeath, you see that his eyes are filled with fear.
The dragon?
Mm-hmm. Oria.
She's pretty lined up with it, right?
Yeah.
Level 4 guiding bolt.
Okay, is that radiant energy?
Yes.
Okay, making sure. Roman yet?
Hold on. Dirty 20.
Alright, Roman damage.
Yes, girl. Yes. Yes. Get him.
Orcdeath, you're up next.
Busting out the calculator for the damage.
That's when you know it's good. Oh my lord.
Ooh,
Oh!
that's a lot of 5s
oh,
and
oh.
6s.
32 points of radiant damage. And that is also, everybody else has advantage on attack rolls on it.
Ooh.
Advantage.
Alrighty, everybody has advantage on attack rolls. Remember that. As
My eagles?
Everybody.
Eagle.
Everyone.
Yes!
as you shoot out your radiant energy bolt, and you see that it's going to use this living shadow effect to resist half of that damage. Since it is not directly in sunlight, it can resist that.
Oh.
So you saw that it took a lot of the damage, but like when the beam of pure light hits it, the shadows of the dragon start consuming it, and it did not do as much damage as you know it should have. Orcdeath.
Can the dog carry me in the air?
Can is maybe a different question than will.
You want me to kill the dragon? Help me out.
Ooh.
The dragon is on the ground at the moment. Do you still,
So I was going to fly around back, jump off, and go after the back of the skull.
is that what you want to do? Alright. Roll me a persuasion. Going to be a charisma ability.
Oh, Orcdeath looks really good at that. Oh no.
Fuck you.
It looks at
Never
you.
mind. So
And
I just go after. He's on the ground.
He's on the ground.
I'm going after it with my axe.
All right.
And I'm using an action surge too.
All right. So that's 4 attacks.
Yes.
He's gonna try to move the character without moving Oria terribly too much. All right.
Oh my
Except for the
God.
one.
That's a variation.
One.
We'll
So,
confirm the one in a
got
minute.
19, 20. No, let's see. Got 18,
Hits.
27,
Hits.
and 23.
Hits. Confirm the one. Just do not get another one.
Huh?
Reroll another one. Just do not get a one.
Got a 6.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
You
yeah.
donate yourself. All right. Roll me 3d12 worth of weapon damage plus your strength for each one.
So that's plus 4 on each one, so it's plus 12.
Get.
24 plus 12, 36.
Shoo! Oh, he's not looking good at all.
Slice the
Everybody
side
don't
of his
forget you have
neck.
As you go and start Oh, you have an advantage.
Yeah, you can reroll that.
Reroll all. Just reroll 4 20s. And just in case you get a nat 20. You hit with all of them, but let's just see if you would have got a natural 20.
Nope.
Okay. Regardless. So yeah. Thank you. We forgot about that. Everyone has advantage against it.
Advantage.
So as Orcdeath, you run slice at its neck, slice again, and you see the blood start pouring down at it, and it's not looking good in any way, shape, or form.
More
I just
slices.
know normally we put a blue chip down over by it, so I'm just like just keeping it in the back of my head like advantage.
Oh, you guys are blue chip.
Sorry.
No, you're quite well. I was looking at these chips and I complete. All right. Orcdeath just went. Rognarv and then Mumrock.
Rognarv's turn. Now, Rognarv would like to. Wow, that's the wrong character. God damn it. Stranger, no.
Rognarv.
Rognarv! There it is. He would like to fly.
He would like to fly.
He
Alrighty.
would like to fly.
Let's just move his mini over here just for the sake of convenience.
I can fly.
And I guess
As you
I
just
guess,
see him.
I guess it's like in a way of queuing into his bonus action, just turning to Braum. It's like Braum, defend.
Okay, Brahm's going to defend.
Okay. Defensive mode. Okay. And now action bonus action.
Okay. Alright. He is right up in that face.
Right up in that face.
Okay. Mumrock, what are we doing? The villagers.
Give me a break.
Bow and arrow.
Alright, rolling to hit.
8, 9, 10.
With one arrow.
22.
22 hits.
Alright, double check and then make sure I don't get a nat 20, and I do not get a nat 20. So that's, seven damage.
7 point damage. Almost at his HP. Alright. As you go shoot at it, a good hit right where its shoulder meets the wing. Hard hit, but it's still up. The villagers, I rolled 64. They're still contained
Oh
there.
my god.
All the Loxodons are assisting in that.
Eagle's attacking too.
Roll me for the Eagles. Yulna, Laz,
Eagles or eagle?
Eagle,
Eagle. He's.
and Ariell are keeping concentration on spell.
Cool.
Can we say that Mumrock's an Eagles fan?
Oh,
Fly, eagles, fly to victory.
23 and 18.
But there's
Both of
one.
them hit.
But there were two eagles or one.
There's one eagle,
There's
but it
one
has two
Eagle.
attacks.
He's
Alright.
delusional. He got hit so hard he thinks he sees two.
That works.
Damage.
Oh,
Oh,
fill up.
oh my goodness.
West.
Oh, it's me?
Go, Wes, go.
What do we do?
Where's my pen? Hello. 2 attacks.
Alright, roll a hit.
And I want to do it reckless.
So you have advantage on top of the advantage.
Oh, that's right. I still have advantage.
You have an advantage.
Fuck that then. I just want advantage. So. So. I don't know how I'm doing this. Okay, I'll just say that with advantage. Okay, so that's 18 now,
hits.
and that's way higher than 18. So that one hits. And that one also hits.
Alright, roll me damage.
Cool. $17 points for the first hit.
Okay.
Ooh, double sixes.
Excellent damage.
Nice.
Yes.
And I
21.
lost you guys.
21.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Alright, cool.
And see
So-
you.
With a minus 29 health at the moment, how do you want to do this? As
Yes.
our 1
Is this
year
what this-
death fighting a dragon, how appropriate.
How appropriate. Okay, so it's still on the ground, right?
It is still on the ground.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swing for the first attack, crack it across the side of the skull, and then I'm literally gonna reach over, grab it by the horn, just, where the fuck are you looking? If you're scared, I'll give you something to be fucking scared about, and then bringing my hammer down on top of its skull.
As you swing, it moves ahead, you grab the horn and use the, oddly enough, a two-handed weapon with one hand, but enough momentum as it kind of breaks free for that hammer just to hit it right on the skull, as you hear crack. And you break off part of a horn. You see that the entire dragon is erupting in flames and starts melting into the ground. As all the villagers just pacify.
So now what?
You still got the horn.
You have half of a red dragon, a red shadow dragon.
Huh.
It's a trophy.
I guess. I mean, is that it? Did we win?
I-
Did we?
Can you put us back
That's
on
Oh, yeah, yeah.
for you.
game?
You're
Game.
probably beating
And then put
Orcdeath
flag.
now.
Yes.
Oria is moving back over and around the tent,
It
passing
would
the
literally say flag.
Hold on, I just did a thing.
Okay.
Hold on. I did. Wait.
Flag.
Wait. I'm gonna figure this out. Flag.
Good job. And with that, you see Ariell look at you, Oria, as the midnight hour hits, coincidentally as the dragon falls. And as Ariell's still keeping concentration on the spell, he does walk over to you. I think this is more you're doing. And as soon as you meditate back into it, use concentration on it, what does the party do?
So how much did you say this was worth?
One per pound.
1 per pound?
Let's say that the horn weighs a good half of the horn, well, that size of a dragon, maybe about 8 pounds.
8 pounds. I'm gonna call it
It's
20.
Damn.
Is that just because Wes doesn't know how to do numbers?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. So,
I think I'm winning, guys.
No, you're getting close. You probably might be beating Orcdeath though.
Shut your mouth.
Oh,
Is,
before she fully goes back into concentrating again, she's gonna look at West. Good job and thank you.
Who's blooded anyways?
Me.
I go to
I mean, I'm
West
literally
and
covered in blood.
I cast level 2 Cure Wounds,
Ooh. Thank you.
which is
2d8
It's 2d8
plus
plus your
wisdom.
wisdom.
As a ranger, wisdom.
so that's 6,
Okay.
So, as Oria's keeping concentration on the spell, Ariell, Yulna, last assisting in the best they can. The Loxodon's having a extremely easy time now, as the people are just still, just standing up but completely paralyzed with the vaguest hint of that flame.
Yeah, I guess now looking to the Yeet Hound if he's still there. It's like,
he's
so
still-
he's still there?
You still there?
So now what? I killed it.
Finish spell. Right.
He looks at you.
And close portal. I can try to find it. But it must be closed after spirits leave.
Alright.
And you see that everything he says, there's a tone of complete unassurance. Like, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Can I see if he's been deceiving us?
You can roll an insight.
Yeah, I want to do that. Just to be safe. 19.
You don't think that he's lying to you. You feel that he's just afraid.
Okay. I think he might be telling the truth.
Alright, so clear the spirits out first. Then we go close the portal.
Or I know.
Are you still bloody, Wes?
Yes.
But you guys can take a short rest at the moment.
Right.
You need to.
Yeah, I think we'll be. Yeah, let's just take a rest. I'll, I guess, keep an eye out for any weird shit while Oria finishes her spell. I mean, unless you need help.
Oria's gonna kind of beckon the yeet dog over to her.
Okay, to go see.
And since she still has level 2 spell slots, she'll cast Enhance ability on it again for perception. It's like,
Okay.
if you are being truthful and you will find this portal for us, hopefully this will help you.
That's for the next hour?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, unfortunately, you would know this. As soon as you start the concentration on the ritual, Enhance ability will go away.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind then. Ignore what I said.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Oria, did
That's
you?
why Ariell was not helping at all in the battle.
Oh yeah.
You could not.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Just keep an eye on everybody.
Do you? I mean, would you need help with the ritual, or is there anything I can personally do?
If you want to just stand by, that's fine.
Stand by, do nothing. Got it. Okay.
Hey.
Oria would just kind of like
right
pause.
now?
It's like, within reason, if you want to just work on concentrating on your spells, maybe that. Meditate.
I don't know if it works like that.
Do your best.
I will do my best.
That's how she's putting it.
Okay. With Oria doing that.
Mhm.
Wes doing his best.
I'm fidgeting a lot. Can't sit still.
Rognarv assisting the best he can, but his job seems pretty easy now at the moment. With all the Loxodon, he's extremely tired. Within the next hour, if anyone wants to do any rolling to hit that, yes, Mumrock.
What time is it, and can I take a long rest instead?
You can if you want to. That's a full 8 hours though.
I can't.
Because we just killed a dragon, so I'm going to basically tell the party that I'm going to go take a nap because it's probably better to close the portal in the daytime.
Now Oria can't technically take a short rest because she's concentrating.
Unfortunately,
So, okay. So I mean it's fine because she's way above her.
You see Mumrock taking advantage of this, Finding a bed. Orcdeath. Alright. Just sticking it out with Wes and everybody else.
Yeah.
As you see the yeet dog just kind of not sitting, but just standing and just completely quiet, observing what you guys are doing. For no one will do anything.
Yes.
Wes, are you gonna stay up?
If you
I'll
need to rest,
I'll stay up. I'll do short rests, but I'm gonna try to stay up a little
Okay.
bit with
Or
Oria.
Long rest.
All right. After a couple of nicely tankard ales, you see Orcdeath asleep. Where would you like to take your long rest?
In a nice bed, possibly, if there's
All
one.
right. There will be plenty in the infirmary. As you see Orcdeath drink his ale. This is not part of his itinerary, so he's gonna go downstairs and sleep. Wes, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Wow! You bitch. Okay. 8.
8. Okay, we're going to start from 1 point of exhaustion
Okay, that's
for
fine.
being up.
Alright.
So
I'm gonna say while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be telling Oria about my dream that I had, because I didn't get a chance to tell her before.
you guys, you're concentrating, doing your absolute best. I will need after this. After what Wes tells you, I'm gonna need you to roll a concentration check because
No,
like.
no.
So roll me concentration.
Sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry.
so that's a Constitution.
Yes.
10. Wait, 8. 12.
Well, okay. So Wes,
Do you have Bardic Inspiration as well, Dub?
Oh,
you can use it if you want.
Hey, that's pretty good.
so 18.
18. All right.
Yeah, so I had this dream. I was in this fancy building and I was sitting around kids and I was also wearing like a shirt, like really one of the, like what Chaddington wears, but like
You just see her kind of
Better.
nodding.
anyway, so my hands were red. I was like a kid. And then some kid pulled my, I had a tail, so the kid pulled my tail. And the next thing I know, everything's on fire. And I was angry yelling. And then the building was on fire. And then there was a field of wheat on fire. And then I woke up. And I'm sorry, I accidentally burned one of your daughter's drawings.
You see Oria slowly open her eyes and just look over at West.
Yeah. So that was a weird dream. Do you have weird dreams?
Not like that, no.
Okay. This shouldn't mean anything, right?
By this point, I mean, Oria's...
I have told you.
Because he's told me everything. She's witnessed everything. It's like...
We've been there since day one.
Yeah. Since day one, I kind of tell you everything, whether you want to know or not.
Yeah, Oria's just going to be like... I think you may be getting memories from Dis.
This was small?
Do you think I was always this big, West?
I'm not going to answer that.
Don't go there.
I'm not going to answer
No,
that.
not,
It's a trap.
not, no, it's
a
like,
trap. It's
no,
a
it's
trap.
just, West, from seeing my daughter, we were all young
Yeah.
at one point.
I mean, you never know. It could be different for every race. You know? That's a thing. Yeah.
Oria's heart hurts a little bit more by hearing that, though.
I mean, you
Just-
think? I've been trying to figure out what's been going on, and I'm supposed to be looking for answers. But I don't know where I'm supposed to start.
Well, who knows, maybe even though it's kind of painful and a really horrible, like, you know, memory, maybe it's a good thing that he's sharing those things with you.
I guess. Does that mean he trusts me?
Or
am I just like a weird, or am I just like some kind of well to dump everything into?
You see Oria kind of like staring at Wes, but she's not staring at you. She's kind of staring through you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, I really would hope not.
Oh no, this is getting the look.
She's staring past West. It's just...
Disney, make me a wisdom save.
No, just, again, it's just, again, maybe it's a good thing that maybe he's trusting you with this, or maybe it could be involuntary.
I have no idea.
Maybe the next time you talk about, you actually talk to him.
I'm very... Beep, beep. Did we lose Ron?
Yeah, can you hit join call?
You just called.
Yeah, it's
Join
a join call.
call.
Yeah, hit that green.
Oh, it's not touchscreen. It's not touchscreen.
Yet. We're not fancy. I'm sorry.
It's really old, yeah.
Have it.
No, you just, yeah, Ori would just put it. It's like
We
maybe.
got you.
He's there. Just his camera's not on.
Yeah, again, it's like, again, maybe it's just involuntary that you're getting these. With the fact of the whole sharing your headspace.
Yeah, I really hope he's not looking at any of my memories. That'd be awkward.
Well, West, it could be a two-way street. Why?
I mean, you know, you never know. There's gonna be some really weird stuff you remember. Like, I mean, all the times I went to the bathroom and, like, one time when I was, like, 8 and I wet the bed.
Well, Wes, I think everybody in this vicinity now knows that because you just said that one out loud.
Oh, shit, I did.
You see Ariell kind of just like...
Yeah, but...
Everyone does it!
But again, if there's the whole... Maybe the next village we go to, maybe we can look for some answers on it.
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna come with us, or are you gonna just stay with your family? Because, I mean, I don't blame you if you want to stay home.
I want to make sure that I get my people home, yes. But... let's just see how things go first. If everything goes well, I trust my people. They're strong.
I mean, I'm strong too.
You just see her snoot reach out and just pat West on the head. Just so sweetie. Not like that.
Ouch.
After the next 8 hours, brings us to 8 in the morning.
How long have I been doing this?
You've been doing this, you've been doing it for 17 hours.
Just said we.
17, okay.
I'll see
Thank you.
If it looks like you're breaking concentration, it'll be like, go Oria! You do it! Believe in you.
Okay.
Believe
so
in
it's
you.
green, so we're back.
Okay.
Sorry guys, it's guess router
Router
issues.
stuff.
Yeah.
Go, Oria.
it sucks,
I
because I
believe in you.
It really comes to internet.
I can't do what Tea Leaf does, but I'm just gonna say I believe in you, and
Thank
maybe it'll
you.
work.
Thank you so very much.
Orcdeath, we wake up with nice ale breath.
Delicious.
You see that Mumrock is still sleeping.
That points. What happened to that? It goes back to normal mode. Hit points.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
goes back up. Yeah.
yeah.
And you recover half of your hit die that you used during your short rest. If it goes so if you use 3 and you recover 5 because you round up, you're back at full for your 9.
Alright.
So the next couple hours pass by. The townspeople are back to normal. Towards the end of the ritual, I need you to roll me And since everyone is helping you, you can roll this with an advantage.
Ooh.
But I need you to roll me one last Arcana check.
Okay. I will keep that one just in case. So 17, 20, 21, 22, 23.
You beat the DC of 20. Yes. And as you do so, and as the last bit of your energy, exhausted as you are, but you power through for a full 24 hours of casting spell and fighting a dragon in the meantime, you know, no big deal.
Uh-huh.
I need you to pick what imbuity you want to put into the area.
What are they?
Courage, daylight, everlasting rest, silence, or tongues.
What does everlasting rest do?
You're not sure exactly, but you sense that it's going to purify it from anything, like any anti-life. You feel that last bit of energy grants a eternal peace. The other one that's really obvious, well, there's two that are really obvious, but other than that is...
Daylight, yeah. I know that one. I will go with everlasting rest.
Okay. And as the last minutes of the ritual gets fulfilled, and you guys see a bubble of a almost translucent, maybe kind of mimicking glass, complete 60-foot round bubble, even going underneath. You see the grass grows just a little bit stronger. It smells of every season as the wind blows through. But as soon as you step out of the bubble, you just smell the naturalness of the forest. As everyone gets unpossessed, and the everlasting rest forever now. Until you decide to dispel this ability. Undead cannot rise within this area. You, no resurrections, no bringing anyone back. This is a pure sanctum of just everlasting peace. And as everyone feels fine and goes back to normal, you guys still have a task to do. As in the middle of the night, the dog ran into the woods. So what do we do?
First things first, Oria will go up to Yolna. One, making sure she's okay and stuff after getting hit by a freaking dragon.
She said when you come to her, she's completely asleep.
Okay. Well, I don't know who the next person, like, in command would be since Emil's dead.
Excuse me, what? Who's Emil died?
Oh.
Okay, that's good. That's real good. Real fucking dragon will run Emil's fine. We'll get through this. We'll see.
Oh, so she was awakened.
We'll see what happens.
Well, it's
the
just...
good thing is that the spell worked, right?
Yes, and for the sake of it, I would say when nightfall comes, make sure everybody comes in for the evening. No one goes out during the night, just to stay.
You still need to do what the lady on the crystal said, right?
Yes, planning to do that next.
As you guys do know that time is not on your side, since the ritual started 2 hours before nightfall, and it ended 2 hours before nightfall. You had 2 hours to find the portal and close it.
Alright. Let's wake everyone up and get going.
Okay. So who will go with you guys on this expedition?
Do we want to take everybody?
Guess we're taking everyone. I mean, do we want to at least leave one person here in case something happens?
Probably best.
Since you three are physically here, who do you want to leave behind?
I'm gonna say,
Me personally, I would say Ariell. But
yeah, I'm gonna say personally Ariell. He can get to and from places the fastest.
yes.
So he might be our best bet to protect.
Okay, then hand you back the Sanson and protect them with my life. You know that.
Thank you.
So, as you guys head on by, going into the woods, you still see the Fey wild effects trigger here and there. You see the purple and pink trees, the twilight effect come. You really easily see just drag lines just going towards the directions or following those that are very, very fresh from what you and Mumrock can tell. And you manage to find the biggest tree that you've seen thus far, completely pink with dewdrops all around each leaf. And in the shadows, not touching the light, you see the yeet dog. And he looks very weak, very, very weak. And he's he's staying as close as he can within like the shade of one of the trees. And he just looks at the tree. And you see that he does not even have the ability to speak at the moment. As you guys do see a tree. Did you guys see roll me investigation or perception? We're going to see.
Oh, tree.
Watch.
That's a 15.
You said investigation?
Or perception. As he just points the tree.
15% for perception.
18 for perception. Oh, wow.
As you see a lot of maybe a little bit of a hangover.
Very much a hangover.
As you remember, or you've seen nothing, you're expecting a portal. And this tree does not have a portal anywhere nearby. There's nothing going in or out or anything.
She's gonna go up and touch the tree.
Ah.
As you do touch the tree, just an action. It feels like a tree just looks really weird and twisted, and again it has all these dewdrops all around it. As you're looking at it, Wes, and you remember the call where you were told that you would hear some sort of like suction sound in reverse,
Like a reverse fart. We gotta listen for it.
And as you do listen to a reverse fart, you see a dewdrop, tiny little dot of water that is constantly having a little hiss of a sound. And when you look closely and you see everybody look closely, there is an entire forest and buildings and towers and temples all reflecting upside down within that dewdrop.
I think this is it.
So why don't we touch the dew to get...
Or we go.
When you see it, you see that the dewdrop, circle, is blowing air from this way, and completely behind it, it just looks like a normal drop of water.
So we gotta close it now, I think.
So wait, this is...
That's the portal. That's how the antler lady explained it to me. Or I was listening and she was... Well, I wasn't really listening, but I was present and hearing her words.
But not engaged.
I was not engaged at all.
She's just kind of looking the tree over, but how do we close it? I'm trying to understand.
Maybe we... I don't know. Maybe, is there, a spell you have to, make it stop? Or make... I mean, if it's magic, there should be stuff to make magic stop.
I would dispel magic, but...
You know what you mean?
I'll cast Dispel Magic.
At what level are you casting it?
Level 5.
Level 5, okay.
Last level 5 spell slot.
Since this is a higher level than 5, I need you to roll me a spellcasting ability. So d20 plus your wisdom.
That should be that. Hey.
19.
The DC was 17. As you put out your hand, it seems such a strong amount of energy, but as you put out your hand and are concentrating slowly to just negate the spell, and you see that the bubble starts moving. The buildings inside, the forest inside stays perfectly still, but the bubble itself, this air water, just starts shaping, and then a little boop of air comes out, almost like you just unclogged the drain. It just disappears, and then instantly you see the tree just twist back into its normal shape, and then from the center of it, just shadows go away, and the trees start getting its natural color. You start seeing birds where there weren't any. Squirrels start running around. A couple of deer just follow. And Mumrock's like, now this feels like a forest now. Yeah, this feels right.
How's the Yeet dog?
The Yeet dog's still there. He's actually going to walk over to Orcdeath.
Hmm.
And as you see that when he's walking and the sunlight hits it, it starts stinging it and just goes right up to you and just pulls his neck as far up as it can. And you hear the faintest
Okay. Scratch its neck.
Good boy.
as he kind of looks at you with like a huge face of disappointment. Kill me.
Oh.
Send me home.
Alright.
Yes. You certainly asked the right person.
help?
Death is literally in his name.
16 and 21.
Alright, both of them hit, and since he's willing, and these are both going to be crits, so roll me 4d12.
Plus 8 or
Mhm.
Good lord.
14, 24, 32 plus 8, 40.
40, and since he's directly in sunlight, 40 becomes 80. As just a slash right directly into the neck, as a slight hiss of a thanks before it turns into complete smoke, going back to its own home plane. And you guys smell that vanilla and tobacco?
That's another
No,
kill.
technically, yeah. It does technically count.
That counts.
Another kill.
He looks
He got
right at
pissed
Mumrock
too.
as he's like making another mark.
That's one place like, man, you always get the easy ones.
No, who gets the easy ones? I do the damage, you do the killing. Come on now.
But
I do the slashing and you go, eat, I gotta kill.
now the question is, does this actually feel like the Fangwood that Oria remembers?
It feels very much like a forest, which is a huge difference than the Feywild.
You did it, Oria. Saved your home.
And with that, we're going to conclude our game and decide what the next thing to do is. We have an entire world to
Whoa!
explore. So, I don't know if you guys want
I
to do
have to
that
bring
now.
you the map of Greyhawk.
Oh god, the
But,
brain.
Oh, Greyhawk.
I got it. And it's got all the modules. Got all the modules to it.
Oh, I love Greyhawk.
They're
That's
old
what we're
ones.
using their gods. Which we have many of things that technically are planned. Casting the gate spell. Whatever happened to Caraval's mother, Ariell's path, a couple of people have hinted in game that they want to see if there's even a possibility to retrieve Power About Soul.
Yeah.
What happens if you do that with the other Fallen?
Yeah.
There's quests that are inside West's head.
Yeah.
Last still has unresolved issues. Orcdeath, your brains are having slight different effects. That's new. In 40 years, you've never heard a sound in your dream.
Mm-hmm.
That's something to be explored.
Ooh.
And Rognarv has Carabal's innocence.
He does.
So with all that, we'll come back next game and see what we want to do.
Ooh.
Alright guys,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
As always, this video will be edited. Put YouTube/TheVineConqueror. We have merch! We always
Yes.
forget the merch, but we have merch.
That's actually great.
Yeah. Sorry for all the technical issues. Very weird. But thank you guys for sticking by.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Alright.
Bye.
And